and we'll start the recording now. Let's do it. Oh yeah, gotta delete my save data. Very important things to do. So regrettably, we will be skipping most. I wish I could say all the cutscenes in this game. Alas, there's a few that are unskippable. That's okay, but enjoyable all the same. So time starts in like 2 seconds. I could skip this, but I'm choosing not to because I'm still getting things fixed. And go! Alright, here we go. Is this run glitchless? No. Well, man, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if it's glitched. Can't recall any prominent glitches off the top of my head. There's nothing too bad.
Zach.
But I feel weird saying it's glitchless considering this is
Zach,
Deadly Premonition.
Can you hear me?
World record, let's go. Yeah, we did it. Look at that, 22 seconds, and the world record's 4 hours.
If you can hear my voice.
Impeccable time
respond?
save. Send them up pretty easily. X person died. Whole game is a glitch though. Yeah, there we go. Essentially. But here we go. We're into the first stage. No saving from me. But we're gonna play as FBI agent Francis York Morgan. He is an oddball of a detective, to be sure. He has a bit of a interesting past that he will speak about somewhat freely as the game goes on.
Looks like we're being welcome.
Yeah. But the game starts kind of interestingly, or maybe not interestingly. I actually don't enjoy the prologue of this game that much. It's one of my least favorite chapters, only because of how, I don't know, kind of boring it is. But we had to do this in order to get to Greenvale, which is the town that we're going to investigate a moida in. World record pace. Oh, you know it. Look at that. Look at those green numbers. I don't know what they mean, but they look nice, don't they? Love this streamer. Love this commentator, or commenter rather. Passions. Hi, friend. How are you doing tonight? What's going on? We're up to no good today. You know how it is. Friday after all. All right. There we go. I don't know. I don't think we even have to kill her. I think we can just dip right after aiming. But we collected 1 of 3 clues. So this is a murder mystery style game. We will be going from crime scene to non-crime scene locations as well. But at the crime scene places, let's just skip this. Oh wait, no, you can't. Time loss. Restart. Yeah, you know what? Sure, we'll save. That's a hefty 10 seconds, but we don't need those 10 seconds. We don't need those 10 seconds. Anyway, when you go to the crime scenes, there's generally 3 clues. Although the number will vary, but there's generally 3 clues you have to collect. That will let you piece together what happened at the crime scene. It's kind of interesting. York will also go through this profiling sequence. However, I'm going to be skipping most of those. Well, no, I'm going to be skipping all of them. I got to get out of the state of mind I was in when we were doing the casual playthrough. I got to get back into the reflex of just skipping everything. But just take my word for it, for those who haven't played this game before on their own time. The profile sequences are pretty nifty. They're all right. Very loud, though, which y'all might regrettably hear if I don't skip it quick enough. That was slow. We've gotten 2 out of 3. Gotta get the fuse box. As someone with an axe, I guess, demolished. Sum that cutscene up we missed as... Wait. Oh wait, I gotta get out of my non-speedrunning habits. No. Let's say we're not gonna get world record this run. And we'll save it for next run. This will be a warm-up run. I'm still in casual playthrough mode where I'm moving things and looking away to read chat. Which is honestly not a bad thing. Even if we aren't going for world record. What's a little bit of time lost between friends? Some that cutscene with this says York talks about Tom and Jerry beat us Emily using a laptop in the car. Very true. Something that I see some people bring up every now and again about Deadly Premonition, yet I feel never often enough. What a bizarre sequence. I do also agree, it definitely is a big shame we're missing most of these cutscenes. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I like this game. Additionally, I feel like this is not the ideal speedrun game. Sorry, I had to meditate there. Just because there's a lot of really quirky and fun interactions between characters and cutscenes that we miss out on, but it's a good time overall. Tom and Jerry BDSM. Yeah. Like I said, this game has everything. It has that, car driving, Red Ivy, you name it. This game has it. Noisy. But after we've escaped from whatever, I think this is called the Wood Path, we finally enter into Greenvale. Or at least we'd like to, but we gotta walk there first. Ivy's in this game. I knew it was the best game ever. I mean, it didn't win Game of the Year of all years for no reason, you know. There were a lot of reasons that it won all those awards, all those accolades. I think this game is Game of the Year, in my heart at least. I don't know for what year though. I don't remember when this game was released. I want to say 2010 or somewhere around then. But I might have landed a little bit earlier. We're not in Greenville just yet. We gotta hoof it, and we're gonna run all the way until it's 162 yards or so, and that's when a cutscene plays. But you might be noticing, there's two bars at the top left. The top one is for, oh, there we go. The top one is health. The secondary one is your stamina. All right, I'm gonna split when I press OK on the second screen. So we might be a little bit behind on the splits, although I think most of that is because I'm splitting late. Although prologue wasn't impeccable. No saving. No thank you. This is Deadly Premonition only streamer. No, I'm not. Hi, Arch. Thanks for the host. Most assuredly not, though. I think if we get world record tonight, I was saying I'm probably not going to speedrun this game anytime soon. Though I definitely will be playing Deadly Premonition 2 when it drops. How you doing, Arch? Also, this is an introduction to another gameplay mechanic that I don't think we'll make a lot of use of this run. Or anytime I play this game. But when you hold your breath, it does two things. One, it keeps you somewhat invisible from nearby zombies, or whatever these goons are. And two, it depletes your stamina. It also makes you walk really slowly. Generally speaking, there's very few instances where we need to evade any goons rather than just take them out, which is why we don't make use of this mechanic too much, but I might squeeze it in every now and again. You know, if it's faster to run on Switch, if there's no real difference. So I don't know a good answer to that question. I don't know. Do not know. I know the world record for the Switch version for Origins is 4 hours, 1 minute. Last I checked, which is 2 weeks ago. Really should have checked before this stream started, but, well, I've never claimed to be smart. I don't remember what the records were for the other categories, for the other games.
Let's head to the cafeteria, Zach.
Other consoles, rather. What I do know is that this one's, yeah, it is considered a different game. Phew, yeah. You're playing Sword Art Online? Oh, how's that? Hope it's fun. Can confirm that Squid never claimed to be smart. Exactly. Exactly.
Is everything all
Thank
right,
you.
Mr. Morgan?
Anyway, we love Squidzy.
Yes.
Almost as
Zach,
much as
the
we love
lady is
Passion.
offering to help. Do you want to ask her about the town?
No,
What?
thank you. This is one of the few cutscenes we can't skip, and I'm so happy that we can't skip it.
Did you see that, Zach? Clear as a crisp spring morning. F.K.
God.
in the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails.
That smile. All right, let's get out of here. That was chapter 1. We met Polly. She's the hotel owner. She's pretty nice. She's also a little bit hard of hearing, which can lead to many comical situations. Stand list. Me? Stand list over. Aw, you don't even stand yourself? I think we should make some adjustments to that stand list then. That's what I'm thinking. Gundam, thanks for the follow. How's it going, gamer? What's going on? Skip my favorite scene. I know, it's rough. It's rough. It's going good so far. Leveling's pretty easy. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. DX has no listed record, but DR original is 407. Oh, cool. I don't think there's a huge difference between the two. Between Origins and the original. What I do know that is they do kind of differ in stability. So some versions of Deadly Premonition are way more prone to crashing than others, which is why I never stream the Steam version of this game. Alas, if only. If only. But here's a fun time. We're gonna go make our way over to the sheriff's office, see what's going on there. I think that's when we meet up with George, Thomas, and Emily for the second time. We met George and Emily on the bridge earlier, but we didn't see Thomas yet. So that'd be a fun time. Oh no! And like I said, this is not the world record run. This is just a warm-up run. I haven't even done a full run today. Not that I would have if I had time, because that would take 4 hours. But I did practice a little bit.
About those bonus
Here's looking at you,
features in
Steam
DVDs
version.
Nowadays.
I know.
You know, the ones from the 80s.
It deserves
no
better.
bonus material. Even if
Origin
they do,
record,
it's
which
a
has switch
trailer
times.
and the visual
Oh,
quality is
355.29. Someone
pretty
got
bad.
sub
Visual
4.
quality is a good reminder of
What?
those days.
Do you know
So
who
many
got
new
it?
Audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought?
In that case,
We bought it
this
to
is
record
definitely not
the
world
Star Wars
record.
movies on
This is
TV.
definitely practice.
I remember when that video store opened, we
Because I thought we only had to beat 401, but if we had to get 355,
there weren't that
28
many to choose
or
from back
earlier,
then. I remember renting
it's a little bit
some
different.
really bad ones after
Although,
reading those back
I can't
cover
say this is
taglines.
absolutely true.
Hey, remember?
Nice.
Attack of
Good
the Killer
roll.
Tomatoes.
Can't say this is absolutely true,
filmed
but
in
I want to say...
1978.
No more. I talk now. I do want to say that on my PB, when I got 403, we did lose over 10 minutes because of crashes. But I wouldn't be surprised if the world record has a crash or two. Can't believe we have already lost time. Reset the run, right? What's the point in any of this?
Pleasure to...
Yeah. Let's go get Arnold real quick. So here we're gonna do a quick side quest and then a relatively quick main quest. Here we go. We gotta give the good man sheriff George his beloved Arnold, childhood friend, and also a dumbbell. Second sub forward will be awesome when it's world record. Oh yeah. Pull off amazing hacks. Wow. No, I'll just press the wrong buttons. That's what I'm gonna do. This side quest is so bad. Or rather, the way I do this side quest is so bad because oftentimes we'll have to restart runs because I forget to actually complete this quest. I always initiate the conversation with George after getting Arnold, and then half the time I just forget to actually give him the thing. Like a fool. Like a fool. 100% run when? Never. I wouldn't say never. If I loved myself truly and respected my health, I would say never. But the idea of doing an 100% Deadly Premonition run is interesting. Or maybe not 100%, because I think that would include picking up all the little agent honor that is scattered throughout the game. Maybe just all side quests. That's actually been routed out already. I've been thinking about doing a sub goal or something for an 100% or I guess all side quest stream. It'd be fun. All side quests would be a decent category. I think so too. It'd be fun.
You found the key.
Wait a minute. Did I mess up my splits already? I might have. It'd be a little embarrassing. I'm gonna split it here though. Ooh, look at that chunky 20 seconds. Don't worry. We've got some amount of time to make up. I do think we did crash dice. But all side quests would be really fun. It would entail having to fish a bunch, which I enjoy. I like fishing in this game.
We better.
All right, let's go, crew. I enjoy the fishing. It's pretty fun. Also, I was wrong. I'm doing impeccable on my splitting. I misread it. Anywho, so after giving, oh man, I'm just flipping these cars constantly today. Usually my driving is a little better than this. Not much better, mind you, but at least a little bit. Damn, be more careful next time. And we'll be fine. But right now we're taking a dive over from the sheriff's office to the hospital. I guess I should give at least a little overview of the main plot in this game. You play as FBI agent Francis York Morgan. You are tasked with investigating a string of murders, including one in a small town called Greenvale, where I think a high schooler by the name of Anna Graham was moited. Very tragic. And affected very many people in the town, as one might expect. But York is quite a goofball of an agent. It seems like most people that interact with him don't like him that much at first, but people tend to grow on him. But we're going to make a quick pit stop here. And by doing this, we're going to get an item that we need for another side quest later on.
Agent York.
There we go. See you later, idiots. If I can get this flower, when you are ready, I will be here to collect you. Please, I don't know why. The hitbox is so persnickety there. Alas, we've been thwarted. We can make up for that time later on. Or not. Didn't realize how short these first chapters were, right? The pacing is bonkers. It's absolutely just bonkers. I actually didn't notice anagram wasn't was like a play on words at first. It took until I started streaming it. And so I was like, anagram? I was like, ah. Yeah, that's like really in my face, huh? Phoebe, thanks for the hostie. How's the speed run going? It's okay. This run's going off pretty not ideal, but it's going, which is all right by me at least. Oh no! Can you not? Anyway. The driving in this game is pretty slippery to control. I have that excuse, but not really, because I've played this game way too much to be driving like this. Slide on into the goal. Yeah. I did that for style points. Bent. Bent even. Ooh. I like bent. Bent burritos. Oh, so here's what we're doing. We have to do a very difficult, very strenuous. There we go. Very complex chess-based puzzle. We see a very beautiful smile by York, and now we have to go down under. So we're in the hospital, trying to find Dr. Usha Johnson. He is an aspiring chess grandmaster. I think he actually just got into the grandmaster rank for online chess at least, so go him. He's doing well. But he's a bit of a trickster, aren't we all? So he likes to play games, I suppose, with people who want to talk to him in the autopsy room. I don't fully remember why he felt the need to put a test for York to pass, but anyway. We passed it. Beautiful soul. Oh, thank you. It's about York. Aw. York and his smile could melt even the coldest of hearts. Well, I appreciate that. Because he likes to obstruct FBI investigations. I mean, you gotta have a hobby, don't you? You gotta have something to do. So this is the one part in the game that I can't skip. It's a little morbid. So if you're squeamish around dead bodies, I would close your eyes for the next 10 seconds. All right, you can open now. There we go. The one benefit of skipping the cutscenes is we miss out on a lot of the extremely graphic ones. There aren't a lot of them, but they are pretty surprising to see. At least they are for me, because I always forget this game can be pretty intense with its gore and blood, if it wants to. Although it usually doesn't want to, which I appreciate. There's also a Cruel Productions option, which if you turn that off, it means there's no blood. There we go. All right, that might be one of the only uses I've found for that holding your breath mechanic. Oh no. 1 second. This nurse. Always blocking the way. Sometimes if you kill a shadow or a zombie, they'll like evaporate really quickly. What is this camera? And sometimes they take their very sweet time and you can't go past them. And that was one of those sweet times. Anyway, there's a nurse back there that we avoided because I held my breath for a second and it caused the nurse to wait 1 second longer before trying to hit me. And if I don't do that, usually nothing bad happens. But sometimes the nurse will grab you and that's an easy 10-second loss. Which you might be thinking, in a 4-hour run, does that matter? Of course it matters. Of course it matters. What are you talking about? I mean, not really, but you never know. You never know. We're gonna pick up some things here that I shouldn't. Such as that mission knife. Or we regret that decision. And let's keep on trucking. I don't know if I've made any safety saves yet. I hope not. I hope not. One of the pretty face either. Gosh, same. Maybe the whole thing was just something about the snowy weather. Girl, it's almost summer. You and your penguins. What are they doing? How is Sprinkle able to live? Oh, that's right. That doesn't go there. Every time, no matter how many runs I do, I always make that mistake. That critical error. He's okay. Here we go. Gotta make sure I don't save. Perfect. We activate that machine, it gives us some thing. I think it's a key. We'll pick up this small first aid kit because if this is how I'm playing in the early game, I'm scared to see how I'm playing for the late game. Ah! Well, here's our first grab. If you hear my wiggling of the control stick, I apologize. There we go. I've done this hospital segment over, I don't know, 15 times? And even still, I get confused by it. It's very labyrinthian. And the fact that all villagers secretly plushies help them acclimate. It's like Viva Pinata, but plushies have pinatas. Aw, that'd be cute. They're stuffed with love. Aw. Why do they eat food then? Unless my plushies do that when I'm not looking, in which case, more power to them. More power to them. How are we doing on time? Ah, we're okay on time. We're gonna be behind still, but not by a huge amount. Alright, so these all take, I think these all take 3 knife swings. There we go. And now we just wait patiently because I don't really understand why, but you just have to wait. I think it's until the last enemy despawns. And that's when you can go. Now we can go. And wait here until the red vines go away. There we go. Took long enough. Sheesh. Good emote, I'm proud of you. Oh wait, I didn't even notice him as Picky emote. Congrats. Is that a recent one? Oh! 20 seconds lost? Magic. You ever seen one of them eat? My plushies or my Animal Crossing villagers? I've seen my villagers eat stuff, yeah. I think Squid can finish the game in 15 minutes if he really tries hard. Yeah. Probably. I just gotta want it bad enough. I gotta pull up my speedrunner bootstraps or something. Alright, what are we doing? Oh my. Chapter 4. Oh, yeah! Let's motor. So we're gonna go from the hotel. We saw Anagram's body. She's definitely dead. Something else we located within her is a collection of red seeds, which hold significance to York because he has been tracking down a slew of murders that are all linked by the commonality of the red seeds. So he is intensely more interested in the case because of that. So what we're gonna do now is drive all the way over to, gosh, I don't know if it's the Tree of Anna. It might just be the National Park. I think it is the Tree of Anna. And we're gonna talk to two children, Isaac and Isaiah. They're really freaky looking, but I try not to hold that against them. They're kind spirits, I believe. Very weird though, just really weird kids. But they were also the first people who saw the body of Anagram. And they have yet to be, I guess, questioned. I have to leave, but I hope you get the world record in like 20 minutes or so. Oh, do you have to leave now, Brent? Because if so, bye, Brent. There's that remote artist locked up shop and left. I'm sure they had their reasons. Oh, yeah. Goblin. I hope they're always doing good. Unless you're talking about a different remote artist, not the person that I also commissioned. In which case, hope they're also doing well, too. Want the merge for this town to be explained? Well, that's what the prequel does. I think it takes place in a location different than Greenvale. I don't remember if it takes place in Louisiana, confirmed? I don't remember. Don't remember. But I would love to learn more about, like, why York has a scar on his face, which I assume we'll have explanations for in the sequel. That'd be cool. Which we shall see, I suppose. Shall see. I'm not an oaf. I'm a gnome, and you've been gnomed. Aw, thanks. How dare you? Uh-oh. Seems like not everyone enjoys being gnomed. That's the beauty of gnoming. You never know how someone's gonna react. Also, hey, follower. The tiny scar and the big scar? They explained the big scar. They do? Makes him look cool. I thought he had it because there was a woman he dealt with that was like a cat burglar or something. Or maybe I'm mixing up games now. Oh, this might be bad. Yeah. I don't know what's here. I still don't know what's here. There's just some invisible obstruction that is keeping us from going forward. And it's... Okay, I'll get out. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Agent York.
Yeah. Sure. This is the one drawback to going this way. And some days are awful. Oh my god, we might reset. Oh, okay. There we go. If we got stuck there for like a full minute, I would have just restarted. That was horrendous. I have no clue what causes that. I don't think we'll ever get an answer for that question. So maybe I should have gone the other way. Ah, well. I like going this way, though. I like the challenge of an invisible obstacle that has no rhyme or reason to be there. And yet, it persists. Casey got him with a knife for the big scar. Oh! Dang. Good memory. I should have known that. Considering we did the actual casual playthrough of the game literally 2 days ago, I believe? Right? 2 days ago? Apple walling off the donut. Aw, what a cute hamster. Just about to commission them. I was trying to find artists that matches the artsy style I'd like. Aw. My condolences, friend. I'll keep an eye out. Finding a moat artist can be a very difficult thing. I remembered it because of us finishing the game recently. Oh, gotcha.
Movies, one jewel in the rough springs to mind.
Still, I should remember.
Deadly
I'm the one that was streaming it. Although I do say oftentimes
back
that
in '83.
the things that happen
Directed
on stream I don't recall too well. Especially when it comes to game plots. I'm awful about remembering games that I play. I don't know why that is. Suppose when I stream I focus way more so on talking to y'all than playing the game. And maybe that's why speedrunning is so interesting to me. Because it kind of makes me reprioritize things. Which comes to my best even though our art style is very different. Hashtag promo. JK, she's really busy. Rip. One day. One day. Has she done emote art before? Ah, here we go. Y'all ready to interrogate some children? I know I'm not. Here we go. We can't skip this section, but we can enjoy it.
Now then, Isaac, Isaiah,
We can also blind them with my flashlight if we want to.
what did you find here?
Anna, she
I won't
was
do that anymore
so
because it's
pretty.
really annoying clicky
She had a
sound.
red dress on. Her hair was shiny.
With my emotes, they were her first
gold
emotes
hair.
ever.
There
Aw.
were lots of
Wow, those were her
animals
first
in there.
emotes?
Squirrels,
All right,
weasels,
pop
and a
off.
snake.
Those
A
are really
real
cute.
snake. We didn't know until then, but we know now. Anna was the fairy.
That's
of the
scary if those
forest.
were her first
She was
emotes.
a goddess. She smiled when she saw
Her potential's
us.
unlimited.
She looked so happy.
That's right, Isaac. Isaiah,
Oh, Twitch emotes.
she was a fairy. A goddess. I'm sure she is playing with those animals even now.
Of course she is. Yeah,
Of course she is. There we go. Now I can skip it.
So,
No,
what
no.
happened here?
I can't skip this part. Course. Yours. Yuck. Blanks, Goofy.
Zach, something is still...
No. Alright. Let's get some clues, shall we? Wait, what? There's 4 clues. I oftentimes forget to get one in particular. So I'm going to make my way over to there right now so I do not forget. It's in the bird's nest. And if you miss this, like I did on, I think my PB run, then you waste like 20 or 30 seconds. So maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll get that time back that I lost earlier. It's all going to come down to this. That'd be cool, though. I don't know if I've touched on it yet, but in Deadly Premonition, when it comes to the combat, generally in the early game, I try to use mostly melee weapons, if not just only melee weapons. They do a decent chunk of damage. A lot of times, they'll just one-shot kill enemies. And I actually forget when in the game that changes. But at the end of this chapter, we decide... Oh my god, I'm still really far behind. At the end of this chapter, we decide to go check out the lumber mill, because that is where we think the murder really took place, instead of taking place in the Tree of Anna, which is where we were at. It was a fun ride over. This used to be my least favorite part about the speedrun. Not the drive there, but the actual combat sequence itself. But, it's kind of nice now. I kind of like it. I don't like the QuickTime events associated with it, but at this point, I don't find them too awful anymore. It was just really interesting. Because generally speaking, the more I play a game, the less I'll like the QuickTime events. Does that controller position give me more speed? No. But it's a good way for me to stretch out my delts. I actually don't know what this stretches. Probably nothing. Just like to be kind of a freak. It's optimal. Yeah, this is aerodynamic, in fact. Get out, the elf. Yuck. I don't know if I could do a hybrid Goofy and gnome voice. I feel like I'm tampering with powers beyond my comprehension here. And yet, still, I want to try. 130-second saved, world record pace set. Literally guaranteed. Free world record. Your hair smells good. Oh, nice. I miss when my hair used to smell really nice. It usually still does. I wash my hair, but I used to be bad with shampoo and conditioner. I used to use both daily, which made my hair smell really nice. But I'm also pretty sure it contributed to not ideal hair health. Gamer, did you happen to get GTA 5? I did, yeah. I got my free Epic game. Woot woot. I don't remember if I said anything about it in the Discord, because I meant to. I very rarely make notices about like free games on Epic Game Store, unless it's something I've played on stream before, like Celeste. So we go this way, and then we go this way. There we go. Nice. I've probably said this a billion times already, but I'll say it again. We'll use this run as a practice run. About a week ago or so, I went through the entire speedrun of this game and took notes and redid the notes I took for the original time I did that process. So I'm still getting used to a few minor route changes I made, which is why I might seem to be a little hesitant on the occasion. I read Shampoo daily. We should play GTA. Woo, that'd be fun. Gamers. Or another night. Yeah, whenever. I don't know if I'll be available tonight. It all depends on how well these runs go. Thank goodness we didn't get bear hugged by that one game back there. Playing GTA. PB playing. Oh my. That Carly emote. I wish Twitch would just make emotes global if they were super good. Like if it was just a universally agreed upon
Too much noise.
awesome emote. Instead of giving us like Porsche related emotes. I put the Carly gun one up there. Can't make all my emotes free, Jack. Come on. Alright, sorry. Sorry about that. But you get where I'm coming from, right? You understand my point. Come May 28th, I'll use it for those passionate emotes, I swear. Just had to race my dad to use it. I think it's funny you had to race your dad to do it. Does he ever watch your streams, Phoebe? I don't remember if I ever asked that question. Okay, that's cool. A weird little fade out there. No more of that. Boy. Oh, we got good RNG there. Probably. Swoosh past you. And then we'll dip here. Get not one, not two, not even three, but 4 steel pipes. And the reason we're doing that is because I'm just a big fan of steel pipes. It's not gonna come into play in the run. I just kinda like them, you know? Something to keep me going. We'll whack that 3 times. And we'll go downwards. Is he a viewer? Watches World of Tank streams and ASMR. Separately, mind you. Oh, come on. You should try both. Both simultaneously. At least once. You never know. Maybe it'll be really fun. Alright, we're gonna have to kill you. I'm sorry. I didn't want to put you down. But you were blocking my path. Believe my dad would approve my streams? Swear maybe a bit too much. You think he's not old enough to handle it? Oh, it's a baby! I didn't realize how loud the baby cries were. Thank goodness, because I forget about this little cue very frequently. With that one zombie, forever in our hearts. You know, gone but not forgotten. We'll dedicate this run to them, wherever they may be. Oh, you're fine, you're fine. We do have to kill that one, though. There might be a way to get around them without killing them. I don't know what it is, though. I was going to be swearing. What? I guess I'll read that in a second. Another baby! I didn't realize there were so many babies in lumber mills. I mean, it's been a while since I've been to a lumber mill recently, mind you, but... And so, didn't think things would change this much. Attack me! I'm weak and supple.
Amazing.
Amazing. Alright, let's go. Wasn't the best room. There's a way that we could... Ooh, that box is already broken. There's a way that you can line up the zombies so you just shoot all those barrels that are basically dead. I don't really know what the way is, though. At least my muscle memory doesn't know that way. Not yet, at least. I was going to be swearing, my dad's always been weird about it. Though he's the most vulgar person I know. I mean, on video games, like when he yells at football. Ugh. That's messed up, then. Like there might be some OSHA violate, or... One second. Regulations about that? We're FBI, not OSHA? Yeah, we'll let it slide. If you have a baby in the lumber mill, you probably have a good reason for that, right? She slid all the way over. I can't get mad at that. That was some pretty impressive range. Okay, easy there, Tiger. I'm a simple FBI agent. I'm not here to steal your... Whoa, what? There we go. Not here to cause any trouble. Just here to have a good time and party. Oh, I'm gonna have to do something stupid. Never mind. I'll do something intelligent then. Very, well, not very sloppy. Somewhat sloppy play so far. Hopefully I get better as the time progresses. I think I will. I think I just need to wake up fully. I'll just OSH over the FBI. I mean, I would too, yeah. Just a toothpick over the FBI? At least a toothpick keeps my teeth clean. Lol, toothpick. Lol. Toot toot. Scream it from the rooftop. Another baby? Is that 3 babies? God, more like a 80 mil than anything else. Hey, consider the die. Thank you. Well, now we're down 1 steel pipe, but luckily we got a full one ready. I don't know if we'll need it. Don't think we use it actually. Except to maybe squeeze past a few zombies. That might be what we use it for. Yeah. But while we're in this lumber mill, we're trying to find 4 clues to piece together what happened, what transpired on the night that Anagram died. I think that's what we're doing here. We've gotten 2 so far. There's 2 remaining. Yeah, quick maths. But there's an interesting segment coming up soon that I need to have my submachine gun out for, I believe. There we go. Is this it? Yeah, here it is. The tree hand tree. Nice. So when you enter the room, there's a little timer that pops up. It's extremely long. It's supremely generous for reasons I have no clue. But when you shoot a specific hand on the tree hand tree, then it'll drop a door handle. Ah, that was unfortunate. We'll take you down. No! Man, sometimes they just don't want to do the things I want them to do. Sheesh. It's me clapping for your math. Aw, thanks. Thanks, Phoebe. No one claps for my math these days. People just aren't impressed. No one even asked me to do, like, cool mathematics midstream anymore. Makes me miss the old days. Ah! That's a fun little quick time event. I don't know what happens if you fail it. I want to believe that you just die. But you might not. You might just have to redo it again. I should do that on a casual playthrough next time. Never seen anyone fail it before. We gotta examine this mirror, then we'll see a beautiful person, a beautiful stranger passing by us. Axe and all. Love to hold hands with doors? I mean, who don't? Love? Yeah. You said it. Hold hands wrong. I died too. High stakes, high rewards, huh? How my uncle went, bless his soul. Aw. We'll dedicate this stream to him then. To his memory. May it persist evermore. Just like these 6 splits. Amen. Oh, quick time event. We're getting a lot of A for evades today. I think it's random what button you get. But it's usually not A for me. I know it's completely random. I know. But even so, how curious. So we're coming up on my favorite section of the lumber mill. And I only say that with 90% sarcasm. It's not that bad. Although this is the first instance that y'all will see why I have the the scene set up the way I have it set up for today. We're not gonna save. I usually save here. We're not doing it. We need to get all the time save we can. What I will do, however, is save after this chapter completes. I usually don't do that, but gotta make up some time somewhere, you know. Appreciate that. Think you will too. I tell him about it. Wait, what? Okay, that sounds good. Tell him I said hi. Tell your uncles? I only have 2 uncles I like. I have like 5. How come you get to have 5,000 uncles? Gee, Phoebe. A lot of uncles. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how close we were to running out of stamina. Oh no! I've never been in this situation before. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I wonder if is there a point we can get out safely? I don't think so. I might try to get out. I might try to get out. I'll just see what happens. I've been in this situation before. Ah. Well, nevertheless. Where do we start back at? Oh! I didn't ever have to save there. I wasn't planning on restarting, but I was considering it. Thank God we don't have to. I probably wouldn't have restarted either, because this is predominantly a practice run. Phew. But that's why I have the scene set up like so. It's supposed to mirror what's going on the screen right now. Your mom wants you to have 5,000 uncles, honestly. Aw. Well, I'm glad one of your uncles is a sweetie. That's good. That's a good thing. If only all 5,000 were, though. Alas. Hopefully this time we don't get caught again. That's legit the first time it's ever happened to me. Speedrunning or casual. I guess it's a first time for everything, huh?
Where are you hiding?
There's a few segments like this throughout the entire experience, throughout the entire journey. I think they're all relatively around the same length. Takes around, I don't know, 1 or 2 minutes. Like, was it GDQ? That's never happened before. There we go. I've literally never seen that. I want to leave. Let me go. We'll ask nicely the next time, but after that, I'm gonna get annoyed. Mildly irritated, even. Oh, yes, chickens! Big old guy in his backyard. Very good, Gramps. Aw. Well, I love them too. Got some good unks. Some high, top tier unks, baby. I can't even recall what my uncles are like right now. I think they're fine. I don't know. I'll zoop if I see him. Of course, my uncles suck. Yeah, get bent, other uncles. There we go. Now we're safe and secure. Ready to have a good old time back in the lumber mill. Hee-haw! Next up is the beginning of the end. This is the final QuickTime event that we have to go through, but hoo-wee, it's a biggin'. It is a biggin'. Like 40 or 50 seconds long, maybe a minute. Oh, I also lied. This is not the final QuickTime event. So mild spoilers, sorry about that. And a lot of people are watching this for their first and only viewing of Deadly Premonition. Here I am ruining that. Gosh, I'd like a chicken. I would too. I had a roommate in college who owns chickens, but he never let me hold them. Granted, he didn't have the chickens on campus either. Oh, let's try and get axe skip or box skip. Box skip! We did it! So if you evade while pushing that box, when there's an axe coming at you, there's a chance the axe will break the box. Or at least I assume that's what happens. That's why the box is broken. Which can save a good chunk of time, maybe 2 or 3 seconds. in 2 or 3 seconds over, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's any other box skips similar to that throughout the game. I don't think so. Never mind then. Still, better than no time save, right? Ooh! What? Oh, there I am. Hi. All right, cool. I think I evaded clear through the wall. So, of course, never seen that before. But if there's any game to show you new stuff after you've played it a bajillion times, it's definitely going to be Deadly Premonition. Yeah, man. What we're evading is steam valves, I believe. And periodically they'll pop out while running past them. And if we fail, then they hit us. I don't know if it does damage. What it does usually result in, though, is the Raincoat Killer catching up and giving you a hug and all that fun stuff. Love hearing you talk. It's okay, Phoebe. Yeah, have at it. I won't be able to read some of it, regrettably, but... We're almost done. We're almost done. And we're not super far behind on time, I don't think. I don't think we'll save any time. Hopefully we won't lose any time either. Or any more time than we already have lost. Alrighty. Get over here. Sorry, I'm checking my notes real quick. This next part is the last segment of chapter 5. Why is York not just walking past the boxes? I have no clue to that. I have no idea why he doesn't just run past the boxes or shoot them at least. He feels the need. He feels the need to push them, I suppose. Maybe it's one of the prerequisites to become an FBI agent. Rule of cool. Yeah. All right, I can't look at y'all right now. I don't have this memorized. My reflexes are just that good.
Yeah.
Remember, kids, play a game enough times, you too can make frame perfect reactions during quick time events. I'm lying. It's always the same buttons. Don't expect you to read all my messages, Squid. I just talk to talk. Aw. Why like that? Talking's a good thing. Yeah, we're like super behind. What can you do? I need to like shut up about being behind time. I'm stressing me out. We've got like the entire day to run this. There's no rush. Although it is very true that the longer we go at this, probably the worse I'm going to become at it. Although I assume that's probably parabolic. I assume the more time we spend today playing this,
let's go back and show
I'm
them
going to
what
get
we
better.
found.
And then I'm going to plateau, and then I'm going to get worse. So let's try and get a world record before I get worse. That's going to be my technique, at least. Oh, my uncle's chicken when they're busy has one named Rosie. Remembers me because she's blind. She always comes up so I can hold her. Aww. Rosie the chicken. Fox aren't going to push themselves. We have FBI agents. Oh, is that what they do? So yes, I would really like a chicken. Chickens are so cool. What's already happened. Only worry about what you have left. Andrew, the wise wisdom. Hello, my speedrunning friend. Could I get a shout out for Artificial Andrew? Ah! We are gonna save. If I just didn't care about anything else in the world, I wouldn't save. I would say, whatever. Don't need it. But no, we're gonna see this run all the way through to completion. I won't make any claims though that after we finish this run at least, we won't do any more restarts. In fact, we still might restart this run sometime down the line. I don't know. But right now, I'm sick of doing it. How you doing, Andrew? And worry about Andrew instead. Aw. That boy's always on my mind. But y'all should go follow Andrew if you don't already. He's been getting up to all kinds of hijinks in Final Fantasy XIV recently. What a good guy. What a good gamer. What a good friend. Why is Drew would say? Wise Andrew once said. You just woke up? Well, good morning. How'd you sleep? It's like, oh, I should go follow Andrew. Like a dummy. Ah, you know, we've all been there. We've all been there. There's been times when like a streamer I'm watching gives someone else a shout out and I go to follow that person and I realize, oh wait, I follow you already. And that's usually when I realize that I don't have notifications for them enabled. Oop. Reached ending, miraculously beating the world record by several hours. All right, let's restart. Yeah, I don't feel too good about that run. For me, it's not about getting world record. It's about proving myself in an arena of combatants that contain, I guess, just myself. And like the 4 other people playing this game. Just wish I could double follow people. If only. I don't know what that would accomplish though. Just the kind words, kind squid. Oh. I only say the truth.
Tremors. I think Fred Ward.
I only say the truth and tremors.
You say Fred Ward and I say...
That's all I... Whoa, my God, that could have been bad.
Adventure begins.
That's all I say.
That one was back in 85.
Right now what we're doing is trying to accomplish a side objective. A side quest, some might say. So this is the first side quest. Nope, this is the second side quest I think that we're doing. I don't know if the Thomas one actually counts as a side quest. Anyway, we're gonna get a radio, which will allow us the ability to quick travel, which is gonna come very much in handy throughout this run. If we didn't have that, this run would last so long. I think when we did the first speedrun of this game on stream, it took me 6 hours. And I don't remember if we ever got the radio. I don't know if we did. I don't think we did. Took a long time. Really, a gamer, you'd be willing to beat this game while fighting a lion? Give me a lion. Give it over. I'm ready. I could take down a lion.
Zach, is there something here that
I wouldn't like hurt it though.
We need to be at the...
I would just subdue it through diplomatic means. We're gonna give Georgie a nameless flower. Because it seems that his mother is not doing well. And the only cure for an unwell mother is a nameless flower. If you grew up in Greenvale, you'd understand where I'm coming from. But the most important thing is we get to shrug at him as he closes the door, stone-faced as ever, and then we get a radio. So in order to make use of this, we need to either go into buildings to add them to our list, or you can peek through the building. And I make that distinction because that's exactly what we're about to do. So normally after we get the radio, we just kind of sleep until we have to go to the community center. But I made a bit of a route change on my own, and we're gonna take a quick detour and head up to the Muse's Gallery so we can add it to our quick travel list. I feel like creep toward myself. Keep some of my own hair.
Now, Joel Gray.
It's not creepy if it's your own, is it?
That's right, Jennifer Gray.
It's in the post?
You knew that, right?
Oh, the lion? Oh,
Jennifer
perfect.
Gray.
I don't know how long that's gonna take, but I look forward to that. George, go away. Chuggy's your favorite? Honestly, same. Love that. Love to peek in windows, think about hot dogs in between as the view loads. I think my favorite is the can of pickles. Not for any real reason. I think I just saw it so many times that I started to feel positive emotions towards it. Which sounds kind of weird the way I phrased it, but purely platonic, I think, I guess. Anyway, I do need to make more coffee soon. Unfortunately, though, there is no spot in this run where I can do such a thing without time loss until about 3 hours in or so. So I'll just hold out till then. Or I'll crack under the pressure and we'll lose like 20 seconds, which is fine. Being trained by this video game psychologically? Dope. I want more than that though. I want to be trained this video game like emotionally and also physically. You know, some people use Wii Fit or dancing games for exercise. Why not this game? Maybe the best way to burn calories is like solve a murder or just drive really poorly. I don't know. I'm not a researcher, but there are researchers out there who could prove this point. Whether or not is valid, I guess. That's the beauty of science and research. Who will push up every time York talks to Zach or Zach? I think it's CH. So Zach. I was always so confused why it's Zach instead of Zach for the CH ending. Personally, I like the pronunciation of Zatch. Although it does remind me quite a bit of Zatch Bell, the anime. And maybe that's why I like it so much. That was fun. We got a good gander at the art museum. We'll go back there sooner or later. One of those. Zatcharija. Frick. Nah, you're good. the J is usually just silent. It's because Hebrew. That makes sense. Maybe CK should be ch then. Oh wait, I'm fool. No need to go back there. So we're gonna go to a hotel. We're gonna sleep for about. Oh, we could have. Nah, this is faster still. No, it wouldn't be. The streamer made a mistake, but that's fine. I guess I didn't make a mistake if I'm looking at my notes, but I noticed a possible time save back there. But I'll have to keep that in my mind. I'll add my notes in a little bit, whenever I can. Well, we're gonna sleep. We gotta go and wait until I think 3 o'clock in the afternoon in order for us to do a community center event type deal. We're gonna sleep for 12 hours and then 6 hours. You'll try to tell me how to pronounce my last name wrong? Say, no, I get it right. Or get it stupid because it's Dutch. Aw. I6? I think my last name is hard to mess up only because it's just like boring. I don't like my last name too much. It's not the worst last name though. It's really hard. It's really hard to make like a mean word out of my last name, I found, because no child in elementary through middle school was able to do that. So I can't say I absolutely hate my last name. It served me well then. I'm like, oh, I like my last name? Think my full name is pretty? Oh, nice. That's pretty dope. If I could bully your last name. Oh, would you though? Would you do that to me? No, I'm sensitive. Hey, watch this. Nah, we don't need that. We're gonna go to the sheriff's department. Yup. Then we're gonna go over to the community center. And then the game really begins. That's when the run really starts. That's not entirely true. I think it started about an hour ago. But I enjoy this segment at least. This is a fun leg of the game. The next few chapters we go through. We come over here, swing to the backside, get a car, hijack it with our keys for this car. So I guess it ain't hijacking. Then we drive over to the community center. And life goes on. Well, I had one mean phase. Well, maybe I should drive first. And my last name, I couldn't be mad because it's pretty creative. Oh. I get angry at this, but just too good. Too good of an insult. You got me. Roasted. Here we go. Nice. This is a fun way to go. I made this minor route change from my last PB. I don't know why I'm pointing it out, because I'm thinking most people don't even remember how this game goes normally. Suffice to say, going a little bit quicker than usual today. My superpower, can bully in the last name. That's a pretty good superpower to have. There's definitely worse things to have, superpower-wise. Although I'm struggling to think of like what the worst superpower is. That I know of, at least. You made the same joke on my last name. The one person on that fateful day. People always talking about me when they speedrun. PV this, PV that. And I'm just over here trying to grill. I'll say personal best from here on out. I'm sorry. I don't want to cause confusion.
So,
here's our first introduction to Harry Stewart, mysterious capitalist. He seems like a bad guy at first. I won't say any more. I don't want to spoil things. Harry Styles? Who do you think's underneath the gas mask? Surprise. If only. Although I don't know how well Harry Styles would handle the role of Harry Stewart. I don't know if I've ever seen Styles act. It'd be cool to see, though. I'd be down. Maybe my people will get in talks with his people. We'll get something started. Think he would try his best? I mean, I would hope so.
You, soldier of
I would hope so. If he didn't, why waste my time, dude? You know?
You know,
We have to talk to all of these people, all these lovely individuals. We just ask them about what's going on, alibis if they have any, thoughts on the murder, fun things like that. He was in Dunkirk? Was he really? I never saw Dunkirk. I'm gonna buy Bullet. I'm gonna buy a bunch of these. We're gonna buy 3 of these, I believe. Cool. And then we're gonna get a lollipop. Yeah. Because we're a little hungry. But it doesn't matter anymore for this chapter. Luckily. Because after this chapter concludes, we'll get a full restoration on food.
You think they're
very convenient. Oh, Keith. There's not either. It's apparently pretty good, though.
Oh.
I heard that. I heard that when it was out. I don't know if it's because I'm a contrarian, but whenever like a big movie comes out and everyone's like super into it and I just see no bad things about it, I'm less inclined to watch it. I don't know why that is. It's like, oh, it's amazing? Okay, well, I'll just know that then. Oh, thank you. Oh, hey, look at that. We saved like 15 seconds or so. Oh, is it a war movie? I didn't know it was a war movie. I felt La La Land, so I haven't seen that, and I won't. Rip. I know my sister liked La La Land. I haven't seen it either.
Let's do that. Or go directly back to the hotel.
I wanna eat.
You decide, Zach.
Whoa, we big eating. This is one of my favorite cutscenes in the game, but we had to miss out on it, and that's a shame. Oh well. What a fulfilling and gratifying cutscene sequence that was. So we conclude here by teleporting right on back to the hotel, doing a quick questionnaire, and then going to sleep. Most critically acclaimed films aren't my speed. Yeah, all I am was green M&M, brown M&M. Oh, please make it happen. Please, Nintendo. Come on. Whoop. We gotta get out. Go, go, go. Load. There we go. Easy. Simple. Land. Or Parasite and some others are the exception, though. Fashion has simply a much better concept. It is. Yahoo!
That's right. We found the same red seed in her mouth.
Stiletto and round object. Alright, I might need to focus here.
Me, Prince. That's right. A broken stiletto heel.
2 down, 1 to go.
Aligning this with the other evidence suggests that 2 people came into contact with Anna's body prior
my
to it
thumb
being
is
discovered
cramping.
by us. What do you think she was holding on to?
Bingo. Look at
That's
that
right.
frame 1 input.
A round object. The marks on her hand suggest a peace mark.
Well, at least my practice is paying
The
off
man
well
in the
here.
photo found in the woods had a
That's a
tattoo
good thing.
of an upside
Charlie
down
XCX
peace mark
wig.
on his
It
back.
looks like it, don't it?
These 2 could well
Maybe
be
if like
related.
she left it outside in the rain for a little bit,
Well, we just have
for like a few months. It's not a bad wig, I don't think. It might just be the art style of Deadly Premonition making it look a little, I don't know, not musty, I think. I think that's the word I want to use. Kind of grimy, that's the word. Grimy. Grimers. Oh, let's go, Isabel. Oh, Danny! Hello! Welcome in, Danny. I got bamboozled. I was doing the streamer classic of not reading names, but looking at colors of people's names. How's it going, Daniel? And thank you for that shout out. Please do follow my friend. But how has 3 houses been? Which house are you going? Which route are you taking right now? Boop. I say withdraw steel pipe, skin car. Okay, cool. It was lovely. Aw. Well, we've had a good day today. We're doing our first run of the day. It's going, I don't know what that means exactly, but I think you kind of understand. It's going fine, though. I don't know how I got a rainbow split. I think my splits are just bad. It's going well. Fine. We're on world record for how quickly I'm gonna finish this specific this specific run. Oh wait. We don't need this just yet. We're gonna meet Forrest Kaysen. He's a cool guy. He has a cool dog. Big fan. We're gonna backtrack immediately because this route is a little faster. A little bit faster. Or maybe it's not. Actually, I don't think it is. This might be time loss. Unless we go right into a cutscene, in which case, ooh, I'm good. Ooh, I'm good. Ooh, I am good. I'm so smart. Everybody loves me. So we're gonna get in the car, get out of the car, kick these 2 goons out, make them walk all the way there, and then we're gonna teleport to the music gallery.
Agent York, the gal.
A golden deer, eh? What kind of custom command could I make? Whatever you want. Whatever you want. It's up to you, Phoebe. Is golden deer? Ooh, there we go. Danny, is it your first first playthrough of 3 houses? Is the plus a good thing or a bad thing in the time? I think it's a bad thing. Right now it means I'm 48 seconds behind pace. But my splits are weird. My splits are really weird. I think we type Charlie XCX wig. She just does that sometimes. I mean, she's been doing that for years. Have you only just noticed now? First full playthrough. How are you liking it? How are you liking it? Hope it's really fun. I'm glad you're streaming it too. I don't know if I'm ever gonna play it myself, but I played like a good portion of it vicariously through the Soul Beak and Opes and other people's streams. Now I can recapture that magic in the Danny stream. Are you streaming tonight, Danny? Okay, 641. Oop. The wig in the clue section that they look like her bob. Oh yeah, sorry. I probably should have actually explained to Passion why you were doing that. My bad. Streamer's a bit of a fool. Do I have anything fun to say? I don't think so. Let's see. So we're done with chapter 8. We're going to go chapter 9. We're done with chapter 9. Oh, here's... I actually don't know how this run's going. I mean, I know it's going amazing. Thank you. But, I know my splits for Deadly Premonition have always not been ideal. Not because of, like, my own actions. More so just because when I first did splits, I didn't do it properly, or consistently, rather. We're going to do the same thing again, where we get out of the car, make whoever is supposed to drive with us go on their own time, and now we get to quick travel over. And because we ate with Emily, George, and Thomas earlier, the A&G Diner is also on our quick travel list right there, which gives us a lot of time to save. Want to play a few hours, then I do more than a few hours because I get too into it. Oops. I've heard a lot of people do that. I've heard a lot of people do that. I want to say Ruby did that too. It just seems like the perfect game to just accidentally drop 8 hours into. Oh no. Oops. In we go. Ah.
Well,
I think I missed a split. I want to say. Unless I got these chapter notes wrong, which is very likely as well. But here's what we're going to do. We talked to Nick. We're here at the A&G Diner because Nick Cormack, who is the husband of Olivia Cormack, I think her last name's Cormack, and Nick is the primary suspect currently
they
for
close
the
it.
moid of anagram. And it turns out that Olivia suspects Nick of having an affair with her, or I guess on her, with Diane, the owner of the Muses Gallery. A lot of drama in this game. Big reason why I love it. I'm gonna start collecting wigs, but high quality ones can get pricey. Like, how pricey are we speaking here? This segment is not too interesting. All we gotta do is wait around until the moment of truth comes. I'm gonna throw away my mission knives though. Let's see. We got full everything. We're gonna smoke until... Okay, I have it on my notes actually. Smoke until 9 p.m. I had to write that down so I remember, because there's many times when we've been running this game and I smoke for 1 hour too long, which usually wouldn't be an issue, but this particular mission has an extremely specific time range on when you can do it, so we'd have to wait until the next day to be just like a lot of time. Another wig plugs. Pricey wigs could be up to $1,000? Or wigs average about 500? Oh my god. That's wild. Things can be pretty expensive if you like quality, like human hair. Oh my. That's so surprising to me, but I don't think it's... Well, it doesn't sound overpriced to me. Can we get by just eating these lollies? And drinking a coffee. The one drawback of smoking to pass time is that it does deplete both sleep and hunger. So if you don't have resources stocked up, you can find yourself in a bit of an unfortunate situation. Hey, it's time. We're gonna go in here, talk to Olivia behind Nick's back, and we're done with this chapter. A&G. I think I'm gonna save too. Okay. Alright. Never mind. Think I'm gonna lie. Okay. Ignore everything I've ever said. We're fine on squids. I don't know. My head's not all the way in there, I suppose. I keep thinking we're ahead a chapter, and that's why we're behind by 2 minutes. But I don't think that's true. You're just jamming, bobbing her head. I love the pause menu of this game, actually. Oh, we should not have gone this way. Eh, why not? Let's go. It's unfortunate that we can't use the radio in the car, or else I will do that immediately, because we can't stop and get out of the car during this chapter. Incredible. Usually exploring my career and business. That's pretty freaking pog. Aw. Hell yeah. Pog indeed. Yeehaw as well. I wonder how... Oh, I'm just thinking about wearing a wig and also headphones over top. Because I know for me, like, my hair is... I mean, it could be longer. And I suppose bushier. But already, it's kind of difficult for me to wear headphones sometimes. That's quite cozy, not gonna lie. Oh! I would be surprised then. Well, that's good. I should go to bed soon. Now you're fine. You got murders to solve. We've got rain to drive through or something. Beep, beep. Oh. I thought we were going to Muses Gallery, but we are not. I always forget this part of the game. I don't know how, because it's pretty impactful. At least it was for me when I played this game. But we're going to Becky's museum, or Becky's mansion, rather. I guess her family is pretty stacked, but Becky was the best friend of Anna Graham, the woman who was murdered. So she's pretty closely tied to the case. Unfortunately, Becky does not have a pleasant end. Regrettably, that is the case for many individuals we come across in this game, but there's a happy end for a lot of characters too. Bowser's have deaf donate wigs, turn girl and focus cancer because they're super expensive. Oh, that'd be a good use of money. Remove them, it's like your ears breathes. Ears go, ah! Oh, like, ah. Ah. That's how my ears feel when I take off these headphones sometimes. I used to have a different pair. I don't know if y'all remember the Gamer Green, the Gamer Goo Green Kraken headphones I used to own and wear. Those were kind of comfy though. They're kind of nice. Miss those. I don't miss them. I still have them actually. Me. They did look not good though. Well, no, they look fine. The reason I stopped using them though was because I wanted to use my green screen instead. We're gonna save in this room because this is the first area that we had a crash in on my PB. And it happened, I think, at the end of everything. Like, we completed everything in this mansion. So I'm also gonna save right at the end too. I remember. Cherry pie! But we're in Becky's mansion. This is one of the more interesting settings this game takes you through, in my opinion. I quite like it. It's a fun little jog through. It's not as confusing as you would expect, which I find surprising considering how confusing the hospital was for me. I think we'll go this way. Into the fire. Again? Hey, maybe don't do that. We'll dodge you. Keep going. Through the door. Part 2. Gotta break at least one of these mannequins. Oh, that one breaks immediately. Excuse me. Pardon. I don't want to cause any trouble here. We're just kind of booking it, huh? If we want, we can get a golf club. I think. Maybe not actually. That was dumb. We might not even be able to pick up the golf club too. From A to E goes off. Technically everyone from A to G. Really? I didn't notice that. I didn't notice there's like alphabetical consistency there. Interesting. A week left on 3 books. Oh no. Is this the first clue? It's a weird place to put a clue. Although that's kind of a weird statement to make. Is there like a normal place to put clues during murder mysteries? I assume not, right? Probably not. Let's go for a double hit. Oh! Unfortunately, we didn't get the fast end too. Very tragic. What can sometimes... Okay, hurry up and die, dude. You're dragging this out. Performance, it's just... slow. Anyway. If you're lucky, or a complete athlete, sometimes you can take both those goons down in one shot, and the cutscene will immediately play, thus letting you go through the next door. We weren't lucky or athletic, so. Is that Shmean? Hello, nerd. What's good? Oh, okay. All right. That was a little cheesy. Well, it does go to show the power of friendship and camaraderie. All right, I'm gonna golf you. 4. All in 1. Let's save. Let's save because I'm scared. Wish I could have voice acted in this game. Would have really helped me. It probably would have. Would have helped a lot of people too. A lot of people. Oh, how's your day going, Meehan? So far, the run's going fine. I've been saying it's not going super well, but it's going well enough. I haven't made any awful mistakes just yet. I'm still so flummoxed on why I'm getting these rainbow splits. Oh, no, that's not confusing. That makes sense. Because the cool thing about my splits are, if it's red, it means we lost time. If it's green, it means we gained time. Which is confusing terminology, I'm starting to realize. If it's green, that's good. Red, bad. Rainbow means that's the best I've ever done in that particular segment. So we can still be behind time by quite a bit, but still getting rainbow segments if, I guess if I shape up my performance. Pretty good? Aw, hell yeah. Any plans for the night? Your voice I can get, just personally help me, emotionally, spiritually. Other CRJ lyrics. The entire kit and caboodle. Cool how we don't see those colors you're talking about. Really? You don't?
Where are you hiding?
Yeah, you do. On my screen, it shows them. I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, on the split. Whoa. Right. Oh, it's at the top. It's at the top. Just below chapter ... It has rainbow text right next to it. It's really hard to see. I actually couldn't find it at first either. So tiny. Oh, nice. Good try. This is the second of a number of these sequences. I think 3 in total. I want to say it's 3 in total. There we go. Yeah. Let me go. Sweet mama. Aw, don't do this. Very immature of you to chase me like this. You realize that's what I was looking for? Yeah, it's tiny. Might have to adjust the font size before next run. Might do that on a break. So I'm thinking at the minimum we'll do 2 runs today. I've been saying this one's more so a practice run than anything else, just so I get fully into the swing of things. Oh, rooted beer. I take. It's weird that root beer replenishes your sleep meter way more than coffee does. Although maybe that's just the dev team taking a stance against coffee. That couldn't be right though. York drinks coffee. Now's the time to turn to the Feed Me Passion Girl shopping stream. At least speedrun it. Yeah! That was nice. If you're fast enough, you don't have to kill that one goon from the door. You just run through it. Which is nice. We are talking about like 1 or 2 second time saves. A 4-hour-long game, but it adds up, I assume. I'm gonna save again. I save a bunch in this segment because I'm silly. And, you know, I should actually restart the game, but I'm not gonna do that. So Becky dies. Very sad. Very, very sad. Rip to the legend. But on the positive side of things, we get to read her diary. And then we find out cool information that I'm actually blanking out on. Let's go shopping with passion. Oh, what are y'all gonna go shopping for? Why are they bullying Willie? What's wrong with these kids? I have no clue. Alrighty. You're gonna go shop for green M&Ms? Is there a green M&M store? Or are you just gonna like buy M&Ms then pick them out one by one? All right. That's so funny. That's why I was saying that we should close the game, and I said, whatever. The game will do it for us. I'm glad I saved then. Glad I saved. Nice one. Hey, thanks. I had to work to get to this level. There's another area in this game that we're gonna do a save and reload. Here we go. All right, this time This time we're not gonna crash. Hopefully. Big fan of the bijou stance above my cam. Oh, thank you. Subtle, is it not? Ah. Oh, we didn't go into this door, did we? Y'all wanna watch this cutscene? Yeah, me neither. Wait, did I get the keys or did I talk to Georgie? I talked to George. Oh. Might as well restart the run. Alright. Show me the kids bowling Willie again, please. Last split's gonna be inaccurate. That's fine. I don't think that was my personal best for chapter 10 anyway, so it don't matter. What if it crashes again? Can of pickles, your favorite. Yeah. Now we're sure to win. Getting crashes mid-run is never fun. I'd like to think that I've gotten over it, though, emotionally speaking. Though I don't know if that's actually the case.
They said they were.
Alright, whatever. Make sure to save. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, we gotta do a questionnaire. Crash mid-run is just a way to further flex your speedrunning muscles. Yeah, I'll crash as fast as anyone. I'll get a world record in crashing the game. Look out, world. I understand this is fast and there's no way to request for you to change your run. But these flies may kill me. Are they that annoying? Okay. Sorry, this part is always a little weird because Trivana. The location of the kids differs. Sometimes they'll be the community center, sometimes they won't. It would only take like 5 seconds to change my suit. So if it's annoying, let me know. I can do it. AFK, piling a Google Doc with also solid quotes. Good luck, my friend. Probably have a lot to go through. Godspeed. Godspeed. Piano on the menu bothers you? It's because it's the same piano sound effects from the intro of Rihanna's Disturbia music video. Really? The taste. Mess with your vision a little, but not enough to make. Okay. Alright. Alright, streamer man. Come on. This is sad. What will kids in the playground think if you're driving? Just distasteful. Just distasteful. Oh no! Oh, get out of here. Who plants trees there? Honestly. Despicable. Guys on the road. I'm trying. I don't believe in that nonsense.
Huh?
Roads. Next time we can, I'll try and change. Exact same sound. Must have gotten it from the same sound pack. Interesting.
According to...
Huh.
That's right.
That's like one of
The
the
art gallery.
least likely crossovers I would have
Before entering
expected.
the gallery, Diane looked back towards Olivia, almost as though she saw Olivia in the dark.
All right, so we're doing that.
Nick
Quinn,
Solo.
sketchbook.
That's right. It was Quint, Becky's boyfriend. He went to her house and saw the tragedy.
Oh no!
About Becky's murder.
I know what's next. It's fine though.
Embarrassed and
I've steeled my
mortified.
nerves,
Killer struck again while we were on the
and it's not
case.
that bad. I always over-exaggerate the
We found
awfulness of the segment.
We also...
Oh, it's... Yeah, it's
That's
sketchbook.
right. We found a sketch.
I think there's 3 quizzes in total in this game,
She had apparently
and oftentimes I
written a letter
find
to her
myself
sister
conflating
Diane.
the answers between all 3 of them. Because
revealed
the same answers will show up
there was
as
something
possible
that-
answers for different quizzes. Messes with your head. I actually
That's
played
right,
Deadly
Zach.
Premonition. Can you imagine? Oh
And
my
from what
god.
Isaac and I say,
I feel like she'd like it. I feel like she'd like it.
Carol offered to take the items to Diane, but the twins refused. They gave them to
I don't know if
Diane
she's into,
themselves,
like,
as they had promised.
Anything that David Lynch has made. But if she is, it's not like too
That's
big of
right.
a It wouldn't be too big of a surprise,
Becky's
just like
sister
this one.
and Carol's enemy, linked to both. Nick
Sometimes I think
and
about
Jason.
how many people have played this
Now
game
the art gallery.
and how many people, like
So
prominent
that's our
people,
next
play this
move.
game. Rihanna
We'll
and
start
David
with
Lynch film?
Diane.
That'd be interesting. I'd watch that. Even though I haven't seen that many David Lynch stuff besides Twin Peaks and that might be it. Might actually be it. Well, that crash did us no favors. We did save time, baby, because this is where we crashed the first time. That's hilarious. I for one am very relieved because I like looking at green numbers instead of red. Only because the color red just stresses me out when I see it. Well, that might be because now I kind of group it with like time loss. But not really. That's just an aggressive color. Nice. Thanks. I like going to plan. I'm really... No! Oh! Saved. I'm really looking forward to the next run, which is weird to say because we're still not even halfway through this one. But my mind is a whir of all the time save that we can do. Because, I'm not surprised I was playing pretty shaky for the first half. In fact, I expected it to be even worse. Truth be told. Gotta smoke. Oh no! Is it the root beer that I need to drink? Alright, there we go. Then we gotta smoke until 10 p.m. So one more hour. I'm doing better than I expected, so I'm proud of myself there. Okay, because I was early by 2 seconds. Guess the cutscene didn't play. But here's the next segment. So I mentioned earlier that Nick Cormack is one of the big suspects for the crime. Right now we're tailing Nick. And I mentioned earlier that he and Diane are suspected to be having some cahoots together. They might be involved in cahootery, which Olivia imagines as an affair. As it turns out, I will spoil this little tidbit. Nick is a bit of a dick, but he isn't a cheater, I don't think. At least not with Diane. But this segment, is a bit on the longer side. All we gotta do is keep right behind Nick the entire way over to the Muses Gallery. One thing to notice is that depending on how far or close we are to his car, the color of the distance will change. We want to stay in the yellow because I actually picked up this trick, I believe, from Raw. Or I think she changed her name to Vivid Bloom. I don't remember. But what she said during her run was that it seems that Nick goes faster on average if you stay in the yellow range. If you go in the red range, which is the next closer one, that's when you fail, basically. But there's a few parts about this entire journey over to the Muses Gallery that can be a little annoying or a little scary. There is a car that is usually right in front of Nick the entire time over, and oftentimes that car will slow him down. Not much we can do about it, aside from staying in the yellow range. But we'll just hope that things don't go too badly. Right now it looks about average. RNG cards. SMH, honestly. Did he just pass through it? Okay. What is that? Number 3 of things I haven't seen mid-run before? I love Nick. Get you a man that both doesn't cheat on you and also just phases through cars. And cars. Oh, I like mentally read it in my mind as cars. I think I said cards too. Ah, well. What's the difference, really? We're like halfway there. We got past the scary part, or what I usually call the scary part, which is this segment right here. Before I learned that sticking in the yellow range was the best thing, I would hang out in the blue range. It was nice, cozy, and comfy. Regrettably, though, a lot of times when Nick was driving up this huge hill, he would just kind of stop. There'd be no cars in front of him. He just wouldn't drive. And then after 20 seconds of immobility, he just gets reset, like a few yards behind himself. And it almost caused me to insta-fail once. I don't know if that was on stream or not. I've been during practice. Whoop. We'll give him a little bit of time to get in front of us. Here we go. Dang, this is going pretty well. This is a good car segment. So far, at least. I really hope Nick continues the trend of just phasing through cars, though. If he does that, if he did that consistently, oh, maybe I'd even enjoy this part. But casually, this segment wasn't very stressful. That's a lie. I didn't know that you couldn't go in the yellow range. I thought when I first played this game, if you got anywhere outside the blue range, there was a chance to fail. So I was extremely stressed during this entire ordeal. But for most folks, I assume it's not that bad of a segment. And if you fail, well, for speedrunning, that really sucks. But if you're just playing casually, it's not a big deal. The game doesn't just like game over you. You just go back to where the quest started. And you had to wait until the next day to do it again. So if it happened this run, I wouldn't restart the run. Even though I probably should. I wouldn't restart, though. We'd eat that 2-minute time loss and then keep on trucking. Seems like there's another car ahead of Nick now, though. Oh, by the way, you can go into, like, 3 different perspectives while you're driving. Pretty nifty. I'm almost always in this one. Oh, okay. But I like this perspective as well. You can make actual use out of the windshield wipers. But with this perspective, look at those turn signals, baby. No game does it quite like Deadly Premonition. All right, Nick. Just, like, go through it. Just drive through that car. I know you can do it. Oh. He's building energy. But this is the last, like, mental hurdle for me during these runs. Oh, no! The card turned left. I've never seen the green card turn anywhere aside from left, but I'm always holding out for one day when it just keeps going straight. And this last leg is super fast. But we're so close. We're 30 seconds off from getting to the next part, which is a fun part. This part of the speedrun could be a little scary if I'm not paying attention to all the items I've gotten so far, which by and large I actually have not done too good of a job on that front, but I think we're in good spirits. We should have everything we need. And if not, I believe there's a toolbox somewhere nearby. Hopefully. But we'll be getting well acquainted with a few new enemy types, or at least one new enemy type very soon. It's a toughie, kinda. As tough as these, oh no, enemies can be, I suppose. Although now that I'm looking at my health, I might want to get a safety band-aid soon. In fact, I'm gonna do this right now. I don't trust myself. There we go. Right at the top of this hill. We immediately move on. So close. I think during the first speedrun of this game I did on stream, I want to say we failed this mission twice, and the second time was right here. Oh, the memories, they never fade. Come on. Additionally, if you accidentally turn on the sirens, you immediately fail, I think. But that's not a big deal. There's very little, if any, reason we should be using the sirens anyway. All it does is give you a slight speed boost. That was close. That was close. I'm glad I played it all the way to the end cautiously. All right, finally made it. Now the game really begins. So it seems like we cannot get into the entrance of the museum, so we'll have to take the back way around. That's all cool. I like this way better. Gives us a nice chance to go through the forest. See all the nice shrubberies. I'll break this apart. Oh, I won't. The hitboxes are super janky. Whoa. Do they have shotguns now? Huh. The zombies of this game do eventually get guns. I think they actually get them earlier than you do. Like, enemies with shotguns will
Emily,
show
I
up
want
before
you
you
guys
can actually get the shotgun. Kinda. Unless you do side quests, which we aren't going to do too many of during this speedy run. All right. I'm going to save real quick because why not? Additionally, if I don't and the game crashes, we'd have to do the Nick segment over again. And I don't want to have to do that. And I don't think anyone here wants to watch it either. All right, so... Okay. I think we have everything we need for this part. And if we don't, we have everything we need to... We have, like, backup stuff. We only have one golf club, but I hope that will cover it. But these are the crawling shadows. Their gimmick is that they suck, and I hate them. Additionally, their secondary gimmick is that they're invulnerable until they try and swipe at you. Or until other stuff happens. Because there's other times when they're not dipping down to hit you that they'll become vulnerable. Come on. Nice. That was a nice two-shot kill. Regrettably, though, I believe there's one more. Well, I'm wrong. I love to be wrong. Is this the place with the toolbox? It is! Perfect! Yeah! That's awesome. Now we can go and buy a few things. And also take out a few things as well. Let's take out the steel pipe. And, let's see, what else? That might be it, actually. I'll get the saber as well. Here we go. Hopefully I won't end up regretting that decision. This part of the run, my notes are not ideal. We're coming up on, I guess, the first puzzle of the segment. Not a difficult one. I don't think this game has particularly difficult puzzles. Although some of them are very difficult to me, but that's mostly because I'm just not too keen on puzzles.
Too much noise.
In video games or outside of them. I like them, though. I'm just not good at them. That's why I never stream puzzle games on Twitch. But here's another tree hand. I always forget that this one exists. It has no hands on it. Or, actually, that's not true at all. It has a lot of hands. It also has apples. But the hands on this tree aren't, like, prominent, it seems. Well, you shoot all 3 apples, and now we use them for despicable things, like puzzle solving and pedestal usage. So I think this one is the ripe one. A ripe apple for a ripe old man. And we have 2 more. The first one goes up here, I believe. The green one's for the baby. Well, it kind of looks green now. Huh. I vaguely remember that apple looking kind of bluish, at least in the painting. And then last but not least, put the classic red here. All right. Crises averted. Only to get more crises. This segment's not too challenging. One of these goons drops a shotgun. That's what we're trying to find. Don't remember how much use we get out of it. Oh, she has it. Can I pick it up? All right, we'll toolbox it then. That's fine too. Because I don't think we'll need it for this particular dungeon or whatever we call these things. Skip all that good stuff. And I think we pick up a key? Nah, red seeds. Classic. The first of 3 clues. Overall, though, I quite like this chapter. Aside from the driving with Nick. That part's a bit of a slog. But I like this section quite a bit. It's kind of fun walking through an art gallery. And I guess like also shooting guns through an art gallery, but at like zombies. One of these goons we gotta kill. I think it's her. I think she drops what I need. She do! We'll go right past you. We'll swing through this door and get the second clue. And then I think we'll just make a beeline to the third one. Because usually when you're playing this game casually, you have to solve a bit of a mystery, a bit of a puzzle to figure out the location of the third clue. But considering I've played this game once or twice before, kind of know where it is already. So we miss out on the fun. Alas. We'll make our own fun by getting grabbed, I guess. Oh, don't block my way, guy. Thank you. I think we're almost done. No, we're not. No, we're not. But we're more than halfway done through this segment. We're coming up on the scary part, though. I really like going through the art gallery, but then we go back underneath it. I can't say I'm a huge fan. We encounter, I want to say either 2, but maybe 3 more crawling shadows.
Great.
Great. Amazing.
Yes.
There we go. Sure is a way to set up an art gallery. Ain't it, though? Not what I would do personally, but then again, I'm not setting up an art gallery now, am I? This is unskippable. I feel the need to point it out every time we do it because I just flat out don't understand why it's unskippable. I don't think it's unimportant, don't get me wrong, but you can skip all the other cutscenes associated with clues. I guess they just want us to pay attention to the importance of the reversed peace symbol. Or alleged reversed peace symbol. This is also unskippable, but I like it being unskippable. It's spooky. Sometimes I wonder what this game would be like if they leaned more towards the horror aspects of it. That could be interesting. Oh, I forgot to change suits. I'll try to remember next time. You know what? Sure, we'll save again. On good pace. I'm somehow 14 minutes ahead of my next split, but we're still a good ways off from completing it. But even so, oh my god. Here we go, another goon. Come on. When you're ready. And one more should just about do it. Hopefully you're done. Nah, you're still alive, aren't you? Ah, come on. Don't need to hang in there. Who are you trying to impress? Onwards. I think we got one more to contend with, and then smooth sailing from there. Hello! Nice! That was a really quick hit. Yeah, cool. So steel pipe seems... I don't know why the steel pipe does more damage than the saber, but whatever. I guess if that was that immersion breaking for me, I don't know how I'd contend with the reality that a random guy's guitar is like the most powerful weapon in this game. Melee weapons, at least. I think it's up there. Oh, you know what? Part of the fun of doing an all side quest speedrun would be being able to use all the different stuff you get weapon-wise. Unfortunate, though, that you probably wouldn't get to make too much use out of the infinite RPG gun. Or I guess RPG. I think RPG gun is redundant, right? No, the G in RPG stands for grenade, I feel. Anyway, I'm rambling. Oh, there's a suit. All right, let's change. We're changing. Let's go. No, No! Yes. There we go. Now we're a clean boy. Oh, this is padlocked. Okay. My notes made no mention of this. I think this one's padlocked as well. Good aim. Spray and pray. All right, cool. Don't remember what happens next in the game. I'm terrified to find out. Is this when we meet up with... Oh, that's right. Tragedy. So Diane's dead. Rather unfortunate. On the upside, though, we get to follow Doggy. So there's always... There's that silver lining. 90% of the quotes are from Saz. Should I remove the Saz of each one? Only said it was from someone else? Yes. I think that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I forget that people sometimes add quotes that are not from the streamer themselves onto like the stream quote book. I don't know why I didn't try to do that. I feel like that'd just be a lot of hassle. But it's not like y'all don't say stuff that makes me crack up all the time. I have thought about the idea of like a communal quote book, but that would entail like moderating it. I guess that's it, really. Which at the time to me felt like too much stuff, too much effort. I think it's cute that there's quotes from community members. I like that. That's why I've been thinking about the quote, like communal quote book. But it's hard to decide who gets the permissions to add stuff because we all have different senses of humor. What I would probably do, though, is just let VIPs add quotes, and that's it. And mods. Although, all my mods are VIPs. In my heart. Even though Twitch just does not allow mods to be VIPs. I get it. I get it. At least we have Doggy. Okay, we're almost done. The end is very well in sight. Oh boy. But this is a nice sequence to kind of relax after all the tomfoolery from the past 20 minutes or so. I think this is one of the longer chapters in the game. And whoo-wee! Sure feels like it. Overall, a good one though. Aside from the Nick chase sequence, but what can you do about that? Not much. But here we are, about to get I guess reacquainted with Forrest Kaysen. For some reason, he was locked in the cellar of Diane's room.
Just been here, waiting for...
It turns out that Diane and Kaysen had a bit of a thing going on, which is rather curious considering that Kaysen, I believe, is married. I don't remember if he actually got divorced or not. We should have saved. Oh well, I'll try and save next time. I think this chapter is super, super short. But I love the explanation that Kaysen gives as to why he's been trapped in the in the cellar. I think it's like something super vague, and then York is just like, listen, I get it. It's fine. Whatever, dude. We've all been there. So we're gonna go to a hotel. This is one of those chapters where all we do is say no to an optional interaction with a character and then just sleep, and that's it. We also got to do another questionnaire. So for those who were super excited about the last one, worry not. This one's even better. This one's a full question longer. Here we go.
Exactly. However,
Perfect.
that's right.
One down, three to
Diane
go.
was still alive. This suggests that very little time had passed since the crime was committed. Which means the criminal was still close by. It was someone near the scene. Zach.
Case it.
That's right. Case it.
I actually don't remember what these questions are
Followed
asking.
Willie. Good dog.
But the
all
nice
way
thing is you
down.
don't have to know. You're 60
Jason's
quotes in?
statement came out as
Yikes!
follows.
How many are there in total, do you know? Boots!
That's it. The sound of boots passing by. Nick was wearing boots that day.
170 quotes? Oh my
Which means it
god.
was likely that
How many quotes do
Diane
I
met
have?
with Nick in her room. Nick said he argued verbally
remember.
with Diane about her.
I haven't
playing
checked the
around
quote
with
book in
men,
a little bit of time.
but they eventually decided to go out drinking.
I also
together.
never add quotes for myself.
However, Zach. Me too.
Oh, I think I have
says in a
0
report,
quotes then.
too. He found a large volume of red seeds in Diane's
Maybe I'll say
stomach.
something cool once. Ooh, cool. Very smart. Meehan. Well played. Big brain plays in chat. That emote. I never see that emote. I like that emote quite a lot. Maybe everyone just has their own think emotes. Thomas! Oh, we locked Nick in prison because he's a bad, bad boy. We still think he's a main culprit, main suspect. Although we did have to rule out Diane as a possible culprit considering she is now dead. Very tragic. This is one of the haha holiday emotes. Yeah. When was that? Save, yes. Feels like forever ago. Big brain hand. Oh, when is Meehan not big brained? Oh, this part. You might have noticed I was looking at my second monitor for what I assumed to be like a kind of long period of time. I was really confused about my notes on this chapter because my notes are just keep going right and then talk to the guy. It's like, okay. I'm right. It's just confusing.
I do.
All right, teleport to the milk barn, and oh, we're doing the Harry Stewart. We're gonna go visit the mysterious capitalist himself. Over December times. Oh my god. That feels like... That actually doesn't feel that long ago. Weird. Because I wonder my squid sub runs out. Smart. I need more think emotes. I think the only think emote I have is that one. I guess my think emote. And that's it. Which is curious. This is another part of the game where we get in the car. Get out.
Zach, did
Oh,
you?
wait. Maybe we didn't need to do that. I don't think they were going to drive with us. Well, never mind. Ignore me. We're going to go to the milk barn because that's faster than driving all the way over to Harry's mansion. But Harry's mansion's pretty cool. His like multi-millionaire status aside, I kind of like Harry Stewart as a character. I think it's really funny that at the end of the game, he gives you side quests where you just do like questionnaires about Greenvale, which, might I add, I passed first try flawlessly. I got 3 questions right in a row. No cheating, no training. Just a pure test of my instincts and knowledge. Anyway. We're gonna go visit our good chum. He has a few traps laid, I guess they're not really traps, they're more just tests for us to do. I mean, like everyone in this game just wants to test us. Which is really curious, because if I was in a small town and an FBI agent came over and he was trying to help everyone get down to the bottom of this small town murder mystery, I don't think I'd be testing the person. I'd probably just help them out, or like play video games, and not be that impactful on the overall narrative. I wouldn't make you do like a chess quiz, but maybe that's why I'm not in Greenvale. I don't have the stuff needed. Those are big arrows. Huh. Sometimes it looks like you glide instead of driving on the ground. Especially when you're going over hills. Anyway, we're here. I ran out of things to say like the second this chapter started. Don't mind me. All right, this puzzle's pretty easy. I just gotta remember that perspective kind of shifts in a weird way in this area at one point. Nice. This is a good opportunity to mention. This game gives you a bunch of money for doing the most asinine things. And I'm not saying this as a bad thing. I quite love it. Every time I shave in a random person's house and get $60 for doing so, I feel elated. Conversely, though, the game will also just like deduct points from you or deduct money from you for random things. One of those things turns out to be using the payphone to save. Although I feel like I don't think it's a bad thing whatsoever. I feel like it's kind of immersive, or at least has the potential to be immersive. Although if it didn't cost any money to use the payphones, I wouldn't notice. I think you also get pay deductions if you drive like a hooligan and or harass the city folk in any way, including like pulling out your weapon at them, which is understandable. Understandable. But we got these 3 umbrellas. There's 6 in total, but we only need 3. Because as it turns out, the solution is 3, 5, 6. I don't remember what the puzzle is. Even when we were doing the casual playthrough, I don't remember if I even interacted with the object that gives you the puzzle in the first place. I think it's related to sonatas, like classical music. Beethoven and all that good stuff. Botch and the like. Ooh, nice close-ups. Wow, that's a quick segment. All right. All right. Yeah, we'll save. Ooh, hey, look at that. A rainbow split. That's pretty. I think I just like how colorful it is more so than the fact that that's the best I've ever done that segment. So shiny. It's almost distracting, actually. Anyway, let's get out of here. After talking to Harry Stewart, he tells us that there is actually a location in Green Vale where a lot of the red seeds are coming from. And it turns out red seeds are closer to home than we originally thought. So we're going to go to Milk Barn, drive all the way over to the graveyard, and that's where we'll discover, well, I'll keep that a mystery. That's where we'll discover something truly epic. I'm thinking about when I get my first break in this run. I think we're 2 hours in. I only have to wait, I think, less than an hour now. This is good motivation for me to try my best. And you know, this is not relevant to anything going on here. I feel like over the past few weeks, I've started to drink more coffee throughout the day. Usually on stream, I'll drink like 3 cups max. Yeah, this week I feel like I've gotten to like 4 cups, more than one occasion. But one benefit, unintentional or unintentional, I suppose, about Speedrun in this game right now, is I don't have the opportunity to get more coffee. So, you know, in a way, speedrunning is kind of healthy. It's all about perspective. Here we go. Alright, perfect. We don't have to reload this yet. All I gotta do is sneak past a bunch of these goons. We're actually gonna kill these 3. I like the idea of doing this without killing, but it ain't feasible. Oh no! That was a really quick jump. Whoa. How do we instantly recover? I have never seen that before. Is that 4 or 5? The 5th time I've said that phrase? I mean, truth be told, these speedruns usually go the same way each time. Granted, I've only done maybe 6 or 7 in total, all the way through. Even so, though. I think this is unskippable. here's where we find smack dab in the middle of the graveyard.
Zach, mission accomplished.
Total of like 4, 5, or
Let's get back
6
to Harry's.
red tree seeds.
The reward better be good. But you know,
Or rather,
about
red
these
trees that
seeds,
drop these seeds.
They were right here under my nose. It's as if I was carefully carrying a bottle of water while walking in a pool. We're learning the countryside version of common sense the hard way, Zach.
All right, where are we going next? We're going back to the mansion. I believe. Let's do it. And since we visited that mansion, that means it's been added to our quick travel list. Very convenient. That actually is super convenient. It saves us probably 2 minutes of driving. Come on, let me in. Thank you. In we go. All right. Trying to look at what we got next to do. We have another puzzle ahead of us. And another scene with Michael Tillotson. This is the aide to Harry Stewart. Although I think they have a different kind of relationship too. Not romantic. I'm pretty sure it's like, I don't remember if it's a father-son type deal situation. All I do know is I quite like the character of Michael Tillotson. He has a fun habit of rhyming everything he says. Ah, this segment. All right, so we got 3 statues. We gotta move them into 3 locations: 23, 26, and 14. So we're gonna move this over. We'll have this one take the 26. Oh wait, gotta push up a little bit. We'll have this one fit for 26. We'll have the other one close by for 23 and the other for 14. It's not the most challenging puzzle. Regrettably though, it's pretty lengthy. I wish we could skip this. Alas. It's too important to skip, I believe. For now, at least. But who knows? Maybe Deadly Premonition is going to get, like, Resurgence. Or maybe a Surgence. I don't know if there was ever a time when a lot of people speedran this game. Maybe it'll get its first Surgence of people playing it. We'll find new speed tech. Because for a game as buggy as Deadly Premonition, it stands to reason that there might be a good chunk of time save we could find glitch-wise. Alright, so we're pushing this to 14, and then going right after we exit this door. I'm saying this out loud mostly for my sake, but also to give y'all a little bit of heads up what's going on. We had to look forward to. This ain't just statue pushing. Sometimes I turn right. It's important to keep in mind. We're so close. I've never gotten full, like, overexertion doing this segment before. I'm kind of curious what happens, because I feel like York has a unique animation for when he gets too tuckered out doing specific things. It's not worth it, though. I don't think I have a stabilizer on hand, which would allow us to get over exhaustion. We'll save that for the next practice run. Finally. Sweet, sweet freedom. Oh, there we go. Now it's Harry time. And he should be right past these next doors. I reckon. Ah, here we go. And in this sequence, I think this is the part of the game where Harry Stewart tells York that there's actually a bit of a history with the Raincoat Killer. Turns out, I don't think I even talked about the Raincoat Killer yet, but we that's our main antagonist. We fought them in the lumber mill and a few other times too, I guess. I think. But it turns out, around 50 years ago or so, there was another Raincoat Killer, the original one. And I think that's also when we learned that some military, either US or otherwise, joined forces. 1 second. Teleport to Sheriff's Department. Cool. I think that's when we learned that some military joined forces with the law enforcement in Greenvale to pump dangerous chemicals into the air at some point in time. I forget the reasoning behind it. I don't know if they were like testing out chemical warfare. Anyway, but the end result was it caused people to go berserk, essentially. Super murdery. Not ideal state for citizens to be in a small town, or really any town for that matter. Very unfortunate. And then all of that was covered up, as these things tend to go, I suppose. What can you do? So most people forgot about that. And then came the new Raincoat Killer. And that's like during this time. During the modern era. But once we learned that the local law enforcement might have a deal, or might have a...
Too much noise.
Bit of a role in the Raincoat Killer, we decided to go to the sheriff's office and check things out and see if there's any logs or any information that hasn't been destroyed yet, detailing exactly what went down 50 years back. This is, I think, one of the 2 times that we come back to the sheriff's department for combat reasons. I think we've only come back here twice. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm blanking out another segment. Some of these combat sections are pretty forgettable if they're not super long. Wait, do we go through here? Yes. Yes, we do. Oh no, I need that. First door on the left. Keep going straight. Cool. But this section's pretty short, all things considered. Definitely one of the shorter, if not the shortest, combat section in the game. What an interesting one all the same. Just dodge these 2 fools. Carry on our very merry way. I'm still thinking about next cup of coffee. And here we go. Done. I might try something dangerous next time we have a relatively, kind of a longer cutscene that I can't skip. I don't know when that's gonna be though. I might try and make coffee then. All right, gotta get ready for my split here. I think. Oh yes, the next chapter. Yes, I'm ready. I love the next chapter. This next chapter is super short. In my opinion, also pretty fun, but I'm biased. I quite enjoy fishing in video games. Doubly so in Deadly Premonition. Wish I saved, but we'll do it for chapter 18, I guess. And that's when we'll save next. So hopefully we don't get a crash here. I don't know why I'm saying the word crash. I feel like doing so just jinxes everything. Well, let's go fishing, shall we? I think we're going fishing to try and recapture those lost files about the events that occurred 50 years back. Because this is what our coffee told us to do. But the way fishing works is pretty interesting, I think. It's a roulette! Ah, we got it first try! Yeah! This can take a while. It's gonna take a while. I'm actually pretty proud of myself for getting first try there. I don't think I did that on my PB, actually. Tragic, but what can you do? 'Tis the random nature of fishing. Ooh, a rainbow split. So pretty. Alright, so now we've gotten all that taken care of. We're gonna go all the way back to Harry's mansion for some tasty new information. Although it turns out I'm gonna have to do a little bit of legwork before we get to that point. Nothing can ever be too easy for an FBI agent, I suppose. There we go. Another combat sequence. But I like this one. Doubly so because I found out that you can skip a few parts of it that I didn't think you could. Which is pretty nice. Not the biggest time save in the world, but, you know, every little bit counts, don't it? I think we're gonna use our saber for this part. Gonna go this way. Cause some red vines to occur. And we beat up these 3. And perfect. Very happy this still one-shot kills. I didn't think that wouldn't be the case, but considering how quickly the pacing picks up, you can never know for sure. Alright, so we're gonna go left ways. I think I should be able to get there without my notes. What? I thought you could skip this part. Maybe I was wrong earlier. Oh, I might have been wrong because it was a chapter replay, potentially. Maybe that's why. Well, anyways. Like I said, these sections I thought you could skip at one point. Even though we can't, it's not a huge deal. It don't take too long.
I just wanted to say.
Limmers! Good
Thanks.
Lord, my cozy friend.
Comfy.
Aw. Adia Campy. Hi, Limcube. Thank you so much for tier 1 for 2 months. Appreciate your emotes, friend. Hope you're doing well too. And yeah, thank you so much for that shout out. For those who enjoy watching, oh no, this is not good. Oh no! Entertaining games to to speedrun, definitely check out Lim. Although Lim also streams other non-speedrun stuff. But Limcube, one of the best Breath of the Wild speedrunners out there. And I've gotten almost through the entirety of your ESA vid that I've been watching every now and again. But we're having fun runs. Aw, nothing but. Nothing but. Have you ever played this game, Lim? I'm expecting the answer to be no, because that's the answer for most folks. Understandably so. It's a nice game, though. Not ideal for speedrunning, but what can you do? Aww. That's how I am with longer speedruns sometimes when I'm watching them. I like to pace it out, you know. This is a chunky one. We're in store for at least an hour and, who knows, 30 minutes, 45? I can't see this run taking any much longer than 2 more hours. But now that I've said that, I've definitely jinxed myself. It's kind of curious. Before I started speedrunning this game, I really disliked the combat, but I found that by, I suppose, going through it way faster, it's kind of enjoyable. It's almost like a more interactive puzzle. But I assume one could make the same statement for, I guess, video game combat in general. It's all just puzzles. Oh, here's a fun segment. I always feel I need to point this out. Blink and you miss it. When you press that button, you have a weirdly kind of limited amount of time to press the other button. And if you fail to do so, then you have to do the entire exchange over again, which isn't a huge time loss. It's just kind of curious why you had to do that in the first place. Not like pressing the buttons to reveal the hidden entrance to the underground library. More so just, why is there a time limit in the first place? But that's Deadly Premonition. You never really know what's going on. And that's why that's why I like it, at least. Alright, chapter 19. Oh no! Wow, we are blasting through this. Usually when we run this game, the first hour or so I feel. And then after the lumber mill, I kind of zone out. Or zone out when it comes to keeping track of time, at least. Can't believe I've been streaming for 2 hours so far, though. That's bonkers. Now we're getting into the later sections of the game. Some of the more sad sequences, too. Happy to hear comments growing on you. Or your feedback to swearing. Please confirm that in response. We'll remove all non-comment sequences from DP2. Yes! Finally. Thank God. I was worried that he'd include anything but combat in the sequel to this game. But Good lord. Crisis averted today. I know I'll be playing Deadly Premonition 2 when it drops. Usually I try not to buy games day of release. Only because, I mean, you know, you wait a few months, you can find a nice deal, generally. But I'm definitely gonna be playing Deadly Premonition 2 when it drops. That'll be a day one for me. And I was gonna say, and I'm probably gonna be alone in that, but that's not exactly true. Even though the community around Deadly Premonition is not constantly super huge, it seems like a lot of people actually do like and play this game. It just doesn't have a huge formalized fandom, as it were. Oh, that's a big issue or anything. I'm just always surprised by how many people have actually played this. Because I've always considered it one of the more, I suppose, obscure games? Not like the most obscure games, but like, I don't know. See, people rarely speak about this game. And generally when I do see people talk about it, usually it's in the framing of, this game sucks and I hate it. It's also really weird and I kind of like it. That's the DP magic, baby. But I should probably give y'all a little context what we're doing now. So after going to Harry's mansion, he informed us of stuff that's extremely important to the plot. In a genius, in a masterstroke by me, I have cleverly forgotten everything that Harry Stewart says to us, but that doesn't matter. Right now we're going to Thomas's apartment, who is, I don't remember if he's a deputy or not, but he's one of the fellow law enforcers who's supposed to be helping us on this case. But it turns out Thomas might actually, well, he might not be the sweet person we thought he was. Nah, he's still a sweetheart. Just got caught up in the wrong crowd. This drive is pretty long, but we're basically there. And then we get into, ooh, we're getting deliciously close to the time when I can actually make more coffee. I'm saying 20 minutes off. Quote that. Actually, maybe don't quote that. If I'm wrong, it'll feel bad. But let's see what's going on in this here apartment. This is another of those super short chapters, or at least it would be if the driving was removed. And also, I guess the segment afterwards. Scratch everything I just said. This is not one of the shorter chapters. This is average in length. Alright, cool. Had a look at my handy dandy notepad off to the left. Wig! There's that Charlie XCX wig. Once more. Making a return. Will not be the last time we see of it, though. Thank goodness for that. Oh, I love that smile he has. Charlie XCX wigs. There it is. And the crowd goes wild. Ooh, wet boot prints. I don't know what it is about the narrative in this game. I just cannot remember what happens in decent enough detail to retell around this part of the game. Although I feel fairly confident in my memory about the conclusion and such. Still in a tab. Really want the cop. I mean, How much is it again? What? How did we lose 4 minutes? My splits must have been off. Although we knew that in the first place, so. Oh, wait. I might have forgotten to split, actually. We'll see. I've been wrong about my splits more often than not this run.
Zach, do you think they heard what I said?
Anyways.
Have to make a fuss.
Oh, it's $25?
Thomas isn't going to leave town.
That seems fairly priced. I don't know what the bottom like the floor for prices for wigs is, but 25 seems reasonable to me. I'd say if you have it and you do want it, maybe get it. Oh, I did forget to split. Cool. That's nice. That's good. I'm not joking either. That is actually genuinely very reassuring. I was so confused on how we lost 4 minutes. I just figured I split stuff wrong. It's like a good week, but more of a meme moment. Oh, I see. Well, do you have $25 for memes? I guess is the question.
Zach, we've ended up with a third victim. That dive I made at the gallery ended up being a wasted attempt to save a life. It's a real mess.
I hate to see it. I do. Wow. Seems like you have your answer then.
When's the last time I made a dive like that?
Love me a good meme wig, though. Oh, here's a fun, peculiar segment, which could very well describe most of this game. Fun and peculiar. We're chasing what resembles the ghost of Anna, the original murder victim. Gone but not forgotten. Rest in power. Or I guess run in power, because she is she's just zooming. I don't know how she runs so quickly. And what I think are heels, I don't know. Yeah, those look like stilettos to me. It's also raining out, but I guess if you're Ghost, it doesn't matter too much, does it? I think I could turn into a Luke. I mean, knowing you, I feel like you could turn into anything into a Luke. You got style, panache. Another synonym for style. Luke's for days. But during this part, we're essentially chasing around the block a total of 1 time. A nice way to stretch our legs. We've been cramped in that car, driving all around. Gotta get that circulation flowing. And after we are done doing this little sequence, we're gonna make our way over to the Galaxy of Terror, which is a really fun name for a bar. I feel like at first, if I saw a bar named Galaxy of Terror, I'd be a little intimidated, but honestly, that name would definitely draw me in. Now I almost never go to bars. I mean, for obvious reasons now, but even when I could, I usually didn't. Just never had a good experience at a bar. The last bar I went to was like a barcade, where the drinks were really overpriced and not too high quality. And the games weren't super good either. Also overpriced. But I guess I timed it kind of well, because the night that I went to that barcade was the night that staff members for Adult Swim, for those who watch Adult Swim on Cartoon Network, I guess they were having like a staff party or something, which meant all the games were free, which was nice. Very nice. I would never go back again though. Because unless I get super lucky once more and it's another like free night, ugh. I'd be like an easy $40 just to buy a drink and then play like a game or 2. I'd rather buy a wig. We're almost there. Oh! All right, there we go. Phew! So we follow her in. Surprise! I guess we get surprised by the Raincoat Killer who tries to kill us. Thankfully, we're the protagonists of this game, so we cannot die. Not permanently, at least. We're gonna save, because I'm a little baby, and I don't want this run to die. Not yet, at least. We're also going to take a moment to do a few things. So we need to put away some items. Putting this away. And then we're gonna take out the shotted gun. We're also gonna buy a few things too, including ammo for this shotted gun. I'm gonna buy ammo for the 10mm as well. There we go. SMG and then buy sword. Nice. I think that's good, and then we just need a sword. And let's get out of here. And maybe I should save a... No, fine. No, I will save. It's like, it's 4 or 5 seconds. And if we crash, I'd have to buy all that stuff again. Kind of want clothes too. Just want to vibe IRL. Oh, that'd be awesome. I don't know about right now, though. I don't know what I could do to entertain you while I'm speedrunning. I don't know how entertaining this would be to watch live. Oh, my flashlight is on. Dang, I cannot wait until teleportation is discovered. By me, hopefully. Do the odd chair spin? Oh, that'd be dope. I'd do one now, just like to show off. Just kind of to flex, you know? But I think my microphone is actually too close to the back of my chair. And if I span around, I'd probably hit it up a bunch. I don't want to bully my microphone just yet. Oh, so here's the final, maybe? Ideally, this would be the final chase sequence. I don't know if it is. I don't find these particularly engrossing. I don't find them particularly bad neither, though. I suppose they're a more interesting way to get York from A to B. Because this situation probably wouldn't be the most interesting for the player to explore on their own terms. Hit that immediately. Do that enough to my pop filter, right? It's rough. It's rough. Makes me wish I had a headset microphone that was super high quality. That'd be ideal. Oh, that'd be so nice. I could do as many chair spins as I want. I could even commentate over them too. You give play-by-plays on my chair spins. The dream. All right. Oh. We hide now. If I was particularly dangerous, you know what I could do right now? I could get up and start making my coffee. Because this is a solid minute, not an hour long, minute and 30-something seconds or so long section. I've never timed it. It just feels that way. Where all we gotta do is hold our breath. Coffee world record. I'm thinking on it. The thing is, though, noises. But here's the thing. I don't need to do that because there's a actual moment in the run that's built into it. But I guess I didn't purposely build it into the run, but I set it aside as the break moment. Although I could just have 2 breaks. There's nothing against that. Although now that I've pondered this long enough, I've missed my moment, so. Funny how that works. I really wish we could just go out and fight this guy. Mano a mano. Axe to saber, I think is what I have. I think we could take them. It wouldn't be an easy fight for sure, but I think overall we'd persevere. That's the important thing. I think this is also the last segment that has a similar scene layout as my stream does. Suffice to say, if I do another speedrun stream of this game or any game, we are not going to have the scene looking like this. I only had it set up this way to, it's kind of a gimmick. A final homage to Deadly Premonition. I just gotta find out what I want to speedrun next, though. I've been thinking about Dark Souls of all things. Always Breath of the Wild, too. Cool. Hello Kitty Roll Rescue.
Zach, this is a waste of time.
The list goes on.
Let's go.
What did York say? It doesn't matter. Huh. I'm looking over at my notes. Oh, quick time event. Nice. So glad I haven't failed any of those yet. I've been looking at my notes, and I think it's... I don't know why some of my notes are extremely detailed. Like sometimes I'll say, yeah, you only need to push this box 3 times for it to burst. The next box is 2 pushes. And then for some chapters, it's just teleport here, do X. Do what needs to be done. Like, all right. Thanks, previous past Squiddsey. You finished the list? My gosh. That seems kind of quick. Well done. Let's go, Phoebe.
Yes.
How are you feeling about it? I think what I'm going to do for my split, I think I'm just going to double split at the end of this chapter. My thumb hurts, aw. Are you done working with it? Or do you have anything else to do with it? Well, congratulations. I hope the thumb hurt goes away soon, though. Come on, hit me. I'm just a little sword guy. I'm just a little sword guy. Ah, you got invincible right before I killed you. That just ain't neighborly of you. Oh, no. That range. Dang. Until someone adds another quote. Aaron loves to. Maybe he should be the one to do it next time then. Come on. Just a little sword guy. What's the worst I could do? Kill. Alright, went the right way. I think there's a total of 4 of these we had to contend with. Which is fine. Hit me! Please, please hit me. There we go. We're gonna use a shotgun for the rest of these goons. It'll be, I believe, a 2-cycle, but... Hopefully this kills. I think that kills, yeah. Beautiful. Just what I needed. Oh, there's 5 in total? Right behind you, Buster. Turn around, Slowpoke. Please pick up the pace. If I was a monster in a video game, I'd die quickly. If I knew the player was speedrunning, at least. I'd be considerate. Because that many lines of text, and you realize just how many pointless, horny, out of context things Aaron has quoted. More power to him, though. Stuff I wouldn't quote, but you know I can't fault him on it. For a time, the only person who I guess would add quotes on the stream was Carlos, the favorably garbed. This was before I made people mods who weren't high school friends of mine. I can't believe that he added like well over 200 things on his own. Because I'm pretty sure he still has like most of the quotes added. Oh wait, I can't shoot you in that state. It would be cool if I could. There we go. One more for the fans. None? Okay. I should use the saber then. All right. Save time. So we hit this twice. Go over here, hit this once. Stuff happens, I guess. And now we go through. Carly Rae Jepsen. The best quote. Even bold my favorite ones, they're not as horny. Well, more power to you, Phoebe. Shout outs to that. And nothing else. Nothing else. Why? No, no. Streamer man, use brain. Shotgun. Very bad. Taking those things out. Very not good. Wow, that distracted you. Shush. No, it didn't. Okay, maybe a little. Nice. I don't think I've ever made that noise before in my life. Now I can pick up on what y'all are probably feeling right now. Squiddsey, this section's amazing. Easily the best I've seen in any video game, bar none. And the only thing that could easily, if anything could improve it, is a chase sequence. And friends, worry not. We are taken well care of. Huh. Ask and ye shall receive. I don't know why I shot those crates. Sometimes he gets stuck behind them, but it never stops him from trying to kill me with an axe, which I find both very curious, but also impressive all the same. Not even his... Wait, what? Huh? What is happening here? It must have thought my wiggle input was my response to that quick time event then. I need to... There we go. Need to space those two out a little bit better, I guess. Phew. The hallway between the shelves and the wall at the beginning of the room gives me nightmares. Wait, really? Why so? I know that you and I had very different experiences when playing this game, Mihan. I think there's one more I gotta watch out for before I can read chat a little bit better. Should be like right here.
Hit me!
Yeah! Crate scoop. Box scoop. The crowd goes wild. No! Don't hurt me. Wait, aren't you supposed to teleport soon? There you go. My man. No, I just want to say it. So, what? Well, passion ain't lying. Okay. Oh. I got hit by invisible things. Let's just run. We're running. There's, I think, 1 or 2 enemies in this room that I assume are invisible, and they can just whack you. And they usually do at the beginning of the room. Let me save myself in the future by healing now. Alright, that's pretty good. Should be good. Had to redo this chase sequence so many times, kept resetting to that specific part. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Here's the other clue, I guess. I feel like, well, I don't know if this is a hot take whatsoever. I don't know any game that I've played that's benefited from having quick time events. But I feel like this game, it definitely does hold it back in many occasions. Especially the chase sequences. Oh, that song's playing. And what time would be complete? Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. Alright. Alright, streamer man. You make a funny joke every now and again, but you do need to focus. We should not have gotten caught there. That was just sloppy. Sloppy. I know I've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. This game has many sequences that I'm just absolutely flummoxed on why they exist. That one in particular is a great example. I have no clue why at the end of all of that you had to do a literally 10-second long chase segment.
I just wanted to say...
Letters! Good lord.
There it is, OMG, I was waiting for it to come through Twitch and your lateness.
Aw. Thank you so much for that tier 2 sub, Blood Halfa. Oh, thank you so much, Mihan. Please do follow Blooders. But thank you so much. And for 20 months of Blood Halfa goodness. Good lord. I still remember the day that we met, Blood. Little did I know I'd make a true friend. Though I should have known. But yay, Blood. Oh, I didn't split, did I? Y'all want to go for dad skip?
Dad?
Dad!
Come on, boy, or it'll be too late.
But do follow Blooders. She's also a pretty awesome streamer. She does the baking. She reads. Heck, she even plays games, too. A real Renaissance streamer. Size that beautiful idiot? Wait, what does Size do? I get caught up real quick. My favorite goes that I haven't finished the MO other than Skyrim. Die Hard, yeah, I played it. Those saws. Those are awesome. Those are very, very solid saws quotes. Maybe Uncharted, they're a bit much, but sometimes good for gameplay. Oh, for which games actually benefit from quick time events?
Come on, boy, or it'll be too late.
Any Uncharted in specific you're thinking of, Passion? I've actually played Uncharted recently. And by recently, I mean a year ago, which is more recent than the first time I played the first one, which was about a decade ago. But upon replaying the trilogy, it made me realize that I don't think I really liked the first Uncharted. Although I love the setting of the first Uncharted, bizarrely enough, but it was like really repetitive.
Dad?
Anyway, really important thing to note, we have dad skip coming up.
It'll be too late.
So in this segment, we're chasing our father. This is not metaphorical. This is quite literal. Please do not get that twisted. There are no metaphors in Deadly Premonition. All right, there's at least one metaphor, maybe two. And I guess this is pretty abstract. Oh, dad skip! I don't know why, but your father just kind of disappears. He just dips. Goes out to get more cigarettes around this segment of the forest. And you just never see him again. But you do hear him still. Which raises a few questions and answers them.
Come on, boy, or it'll be too late.
Like, what are we going to be late for? Is my name really Boy? Who knows? 3. 4 overdid them versus a flap. 2 was great. Okay, I like that hierarchy. I think, no. I did play the fourth one. I think I agree 100% with your hierarchy, though. Passion. That's a good tier ranking. I still like the first Uncharted, though.
Dad?
It was enjoyable.
Dad?
Asked my mom to take me to the Taco Bell.
Come on, boy,
What's she gonna
or
get?
it'll be too late.
All right. This might be the scene where I make a break for more coffee. Damn it. Thought it was. I can wait. It'll be in 2 minutes then. But in 2 minutes, I'll get some coffee and then I'll return. But the game will still be going. It's just a very long, unskippable cutscene. But this is one of my, I can't say it's one of my favorite parts about the run, but it's definitely a highlight. Musically, of course. All we're tasked with doing is, well, here, let me give it a little context. So at the end of the last chapter, York was captured by Thomas. And potentially another person? Don't remember. Bowie! Welcome in. How you doing, gamer? Nice to see ya. We are more than halfway through our first run of the day. I hope you're doing impeccably. I was just retelling how... Okay, I might have to pause my explanation if this is the cutscene I'm thinking of. If you see me get out, like run out my chair, just know that I'm getting coffee. And that I'm in a good place. But York got kidnapped and is being held hostage in the community center. And it is up to Willie, Emily, and Forrest Kaysen to band together and use Willie to find York. They don't know where York is, but I do. Because I'm smart. With 2 Elgato chelates and eBay and set the starting bid at 300. But to buy it now, price of 400. The current bid is 510. What? Paid less than 300 for them. What? Oh, that's not surprising, actually. I'm pretty sure a lot of stuff related to streaming is out of supply, right? That's what I heard. No. I don't know why they chose this song for this segment, but oh my god. Perfect. Does it fit the theme? Yes. Something else that's fun about this part is periodically Willie will stop and there'll be interactions between Kaysen and Emily, and they'll just talk about just like small talk things. Forrest Kaysen's ex-wife, or soon-to-be ex-wife. The good qualities of a dog. Even though they're supposed to be finding York. Okay, am I going? Am I gone? No. No, I'm not. Oh, we're also coming up on a section. we're coming up on a segment where I'm going to save and then quit. And that is to hopefully reduce the potential for a future crash in the run. Let's just hope that we get to that point before the game crashes. This game always feels like a race against time before the next crash. All right, am I running? I'm running. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.
Thomas, I know that you're there. Your disposition is not of my concern. But you do need to stop this. Untie me. Let me go. Right now. And you and Carol should take off. Go as far away as you can. Open a bar or a diner in a new town. With your cooking, I know you do well.
Why, thank you, York. You're so kind. Unlike him.
If I had someone like you, things may not have come to this.
York, have you ever been in love with someone?
Thomas, a long time ago, I witnessed two people that I really cared about die. Both pretty much at the same time. And since then, I've tried not to care about anyone so deeply, but recently that way of thinking has changed.
Emily, right? She's a nice girl.
But I must warn you, York. You'd be better off not falling in love with her.
Thomas, considering the circumstances, whatever I say might not be important to you, but I'll say it anyways. Don't you dare touch Emily.
York, I think I've said too much.
It's natural to respond when someone talks to you, I guess. Everything will end tonight. You just stay there until then.
Hello. I made it. I made it. Good lord. It's been a while since I've sat in this chair for 3 hours without getting up. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that cutscene. No Taco Bell. I just had a few spiked drinks. Uh-oh. We don't have food in the house. Oh no! That's actually like an actual uh-oh. I don't know if y'all can like order. Campbell swag! What's good? Zoopers! Zoop, how have your Super Mario Sunshine runs been going? Oh, okay. Real quick, we're gonna save. I'm gonna wait for this to go. And we're gonna quit. And the purpose of this is to hopefully, the game won't crash before the next, I guess before we're done. We shall see. Shall see. Honestly, not bad. Oh, nice. Shaved like an hour time off since my first run. Good lord, that's awesome. Is it a lot of fun? How's the run going? It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. I was saying earlier, like, we had a pretty shaky start at first, but overall my play's been doing a little bit better. But also go follow Zoop. Follow Zoopers. He's getting into streaming his speedruns of Super Mario Sunshine. He started relatively recently, but he's already made a huge amount of progress. I feel like Sunshine is also a really fun game to watch, no matter how good the person is. But even more so when the player's good, like Zooper. But Zoop also plays other games, a lot of Nintendo stuff, including Animal Crossing, Smash, and other things too. Is this world record pace? Oh, it might be. I don't know. So world record, I thought it was 4:01. I thought it was 4 hours 1 minute. Turns out it's actually 3 hours 55 minutes, which is pretty good. Pretty good time. Pretty excellent. So I don't know if this is world record pace. My splits are not good. Right now, where'd Willie go? Hey, goons. Right now, my splits are all out of sorts, but we're 11 minutes ahead. If I keep this pace up and don't lose time, then we'll have like something around
Zach, I'm hungry, but I can't do much about that at the
3:52.
moment. Thomas is certainly
Just pretty
a great
nice.
cook. It's a
It all
shame to
comes
keep
down
his cooking
to
hidden out
the
here in
final
countryside.
section of
Don't
this
you think
game,
so, Zach?
which is perfect,
Which
actually.
reminds me, there's another great cook in town.
And the reason I say that is because,
Fall in love with her
for my
would
personal
mean that I
best,
would need
my
to learn
bosses were
cooking,
awful.
too.
They were very sloppy.
Why
Very,
does
very
God
sloppy. I
taste
was
so
extremely
sour?
unpracticed.
That coffee she made.
We're
Man,
closed
is that
early
back a punch.
nowadays.
I wish
Aw,
you could have
what are you gonna do
tasted
for
Zach.
food, Phoebe? I should probably mention what's going on here a little bit. Well, this is a first aid kit, small, of course. It recovered a small amount of health. We're now loading. But what we just saw was Emily. I think this is around the game. This is around the point in the game where York's feelings for Emily are made extremely explicit. Just drink some wahoo, maybe have a cracker. Oh, okay. Well, if that works. Hashtag weighty. Hashtag have a cracker. Get that trending. But yeah, I guess we are on world record pace. It all comes. It looks favorable now. But if we don't get world record, I'm actually I'm really happy about that because I don't know what else we do during this stream. And I wanted today's stream to be a longer one. Took your AP stats test. How do you feel about that? Tea. Well, I do have coffee.
It's only a hunch now, but I don't think...
Oh!
Let's go then. And
Oh! I thought those cutscenes were longer. I could drink my wahoo. Yeah, coffee. What? Everything a growing boy needs to grow up big and fast. Optimally for speedrunning. Y'all ever try to optimize your real life? Sometimes I do. I feel like an absolute nerd by doing so. Drink water and feel that jolt. I feel refreshed.
Zach,
Feel energized.
about Emily.
Yeah.
Don't
Could
you
even
feel
check into
almost
the AP stats and force me to apply for makeup.
nostalgic
Oh,
looking
what?
at her?
Brownie, that
Think I've never
sucks.
felt that way looking at a woman before.
Sorry to hear that.
No.
It's a pretty garbage deal.
It's a long time ago now, though. Do you remember that incident, Zach?
Is the makeup soon at
I
least?
was very surprised when she came to my hotel room.
We're starting to running that constantly. Good, I'm glad I'm not alone.
It was
I find myself getting in like
exciting,
an analysis
though.
paralysis state of like kind of state where
during an investigation, right, Zach?
I'm like stuck in my chair thinking, okay, if I get up to use the restroom, but my water bottle's almost empty and my water filter is also almost empty, it would make more sense and save time optimally if I consume the rest of my water and then take the filter with me, fill it up on my way to the bathroom, use the restroom while washing hands, I guess after washing my hands, pick up the water filter and then bring it back to my table. That's what I get. Happens like every single day. I actually had it like really rough today for one reason or another. An issue. Wanted to make a speedrun life joke, that gets kind of sad. Yeah. Oh. Don't do bad, you'll do great. Speedrun life is very much a thing. Incredibly. It's like June 22nd. Aw. I guess at least you have time to prepare for it more, but that sucks that you're forced to do that. I didn't even know they could do that. That just makes no sense. Did they say like you were late or something stupid? Either way, my condolences. College board sucks. It's true. They do. They also said bad things to me. Usually fits the mood of my soul. Aw, that's good. Sounds like your soul's got some good music then. Tell you why non-link system is awful? Dang, y'all are going through something different than I did. Well, I never took AP stats, but I did take AP courses in high school and thus took AP tests as well. But we didn't do anything online. I'm not saying that's better or worse in y'all's situation. I guess it might be better because we didn't have to
Deputy Willie's.
get in that situation where, like, for some reason they say, yeah, you didn't sign up in time, so we hate you. Sorry, kid. Also, you do have to pay to take this test. Do you also gotta pay to take the AP tests?
When I first met her,
You
on the
want
bridge,
to
looked
small?
so,
Wouldn't be online, but like, you know,
dignified.
circumstances. Right.
and that
Gotcha.
glimmer in her eyes
That makes
when she
sense.
argues every word I say.
90
Blonde
buckaroons.
hair lit by
Dang.
dawn. Heating steak.
Education as a business runs deep in the
Giving
Americas.
me directions. in the
Well,
car.
at least in the United States of America.
Horror on
I don't
her
know
face in
about the
gallery.
situation like
And that coffee
everywhere
she
else
makes.
for North or South America.
And
Whoa! Hi!
it's like she's a goddess in a tight dress.
Is
Zach,
this me?
let's pray that she
I-
doesn't become a real goddess.
I don't know if I ever point this out during any speedrun or casual playthrough of this game. This is a game where you can see your own crotch. And I say that because in a lot of first-person games, when you look down, like all the way down, you don't see your feet. In this game, you do. What is that sound? Oh, is that Kaysen? Aw. Kaysen is so agile. The way he runs is just like a dream. No partial refunds. Maybe doesn't even need to print the tests. For real. Unless the animation for Everlay doesn't loop super accurately. It skips like barely, but I want to fix that. Oh, okay. Oh, Zoop, I meant to ask you. I meant to ask you about the stream trailer. So I wanted to know if you were going to add like a little segment to credit yourself in it before I used it for my stream trailer. I meant to DM you on Discord about it again. I forgot. But no worries either way. So you just put me in the panels? Okay. If you say so. You say so. This game is superior. Yeah, say it. Say it, Phoebe. Unless you're saying this game is superior to your soul, in which case, unsay it, Phoebe. What's happening right now? History, my friend. That's what's happening right now. Hi, Hair. We're speedrunning this game. Today I want to get world record in any percent. In order to do that, we need to beat the time of 3 hours, 55 minutes, and 28 seconds? Somewhere around then. But, right now we're on okay pace. It's going to come down to the wire, which is going to be a little scary. But I'm looking forward to the tension. It'll be fun. Or it won't be fun. It'll be really nerve-wracking. Either way.
York, Emily is here.
Oh,
Time to say goodbye then.
Thomas, let me tell you one more time.
your dress is so shiny.
It's not too late.
Because you were out in the rain?
I can help you. Just untie me and let
Maybe.
me go.
Maybe
If
not,
you
though.
don't,
Sometimes the characters in
situation
this
will
game
be
just have the shiniest
irreversible,
skin.
Unfixable.
York, no situation
Fire Ranch
is
of Time.
reversible.
Candy for dinner.
Didn't you know that?
What are the
Everyone,
best...
everything
What's the best
proceeds
color?
along a path
The best flavor
preordained by
of
fate.
Jolly Rancher? If we're talking about just like the classics. I always go for the default blue. I'm a blue raspberry kind of
Goodbye
guy.
then. I
Cherry.
wonder who'll be the next person
Cherry's
to open
alright.
this door.
I could like cherry.
Well, whoever that person
Or
is,
blue raspberry
will
hoe.
be the one to decide.
God same.
your
Kind of just be
fate.
stiff for speedrunning DP. Way more so than you would probably think, actually, yeah. The person who has the current world record, they actually got it, I guess in the past 2, maybe 3 weeks. Because they got it within the time... Like, I didn't know someone had 3 hours, 55 minutes until someone told me before the first run of the day started. I didn't check the speedrun boards. I might need focus here. I think it's the next one? The next one, then? There we go. There's another one right over here. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Pretty good skip. Those 2 goons can waste a lot of time if you let them. Oh, you exist. Why do you exist? Well, let me solve that real quick. Oh, hush. Green apple's definitely the best. Green apple? Green apple's alright. Yeah, I like green apple. I like green apple. DP is the only game anyone's ever speedrunned with feeling. Yeah. They renaming SGDQ to DPDQ. And it's no surprise why. It's no surprise why. Alright, boss time!
Dodge this!
No looking at chat for me.
You pig!
Don't be mean.
Pathetic, Emily. Pig! Dodge!
Whoa.
Take this! Take this!
This fight can go really quick if you're good at it.
Eat this! This is this! Good!
As y'all can see, I'm not ideal, but
Oh.
we make do.
Zach, was that a gunshot? I hope nothing terrible has happened.
Speedrunners make do. The game exists. And the game I played just a figment of your deranged imagination. Yeah. Exactly. Oh yeah, I hate this boss. Zach, was that like 20 gunshots? Yeah, more or less. In the gun at the boss and fire repeatedly. Oh, I should have done that. Well, thank you, I guess. Well, I would have appreciated that little... Really appreciated that before the boss fight, but whatever. You do. I'm the one speedrunning this game. I shouldn't need help.
Hey, you two.
Hey, you two. Cut fight. All right, y'all ready for a split? Get ready, kids. 3, 2, 1. Ah! We're just gonna save forever. Because this run's going well. You weren't ready? I gave you a second. Gave you like 3 seconds. Should have been more than enough time to get ready. All right. Am I 11 minutes ahead? Most of that is from me being a god at this game, so yeah. Most of that time was saved from the game not crashing yet. I keep saying yet because I hope that inclusion of the simple word will counteract the jinxing I'm doing by drawing attention to the lack of crashes. All right, George's office. We lost 2.4 seconds there, so it's all for naught. Restart run. God, it feels that way, don't it? Feels that way. Okay. For me. You shouldn't buy you. Q. So we go timing room. Stifle a hiccup. Successfully, might I add. Keep on going. No, 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 no! The prompt to open the door didn't show up in time. If it showed up literally a split second earlier, maybe 0.2 milliseconds, I would have had it. Ah well. No use crying over something. Come on! For one reason or another, that zombie cannot be hurt until it steps out of its protective sphere. Or bookcase, whatever. You should always cry over something. I agree. Period. I couldn't think of anything else to say. So I decided to save face and just end the sentence there. Nice shot. There's a few instances of like micro saves here and there that I'm trying to get. Namely, oftentimes we need to kill an enemy to get an item. If you, well, I mean, generally it takes a second or two for the felled enemy to drop the item, which is just enough time to get a reload in. Although oftentimes, I'm gonna come clean here, oftentimes I don't I don't do this purposefully. It just works out really nicely.
Great, great.
Oh, you should be dead. What was that sound? Thank you for the follow, I think. Oh, Elias. Glad to have you, friend. Hope you're doing well. Oh my god, that's loud. I think we're coming up on the next split. Maybe. Yeah, we are. Sword. Yeah, it is. Now it's a flare. Tommy's biscuit? Wow, we're getting 3. Usually you only get one little item here. Huh? GG, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Deserve a sword? Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. 100%. I think we all deserve a sword in one way or another. Whoa. Nice, Zoop. I won't lie, it took me a little bit of time to understand what you were trying to go for, but I love it. Ah, no, I meant to save. Well, gamers, let's hope we don't get a crash. Although, if you want to see me cry, then do hope we get a crash. Why would you do that? Why? I think my sum of best is here. We definitely don't have 4 hours and 13 minutes to save. Maybe that's for the entire run. I shouldn't be looking at that stuff right now anyway. Silly Zach. Don't do that. Silly York. Zach view. The best view. Zach knows everything about how to solve the case. He's shy. He's humble. Hashtag stay humble. We can go this way. Don't hurt me. Fragile. Like a baby. Left. Oh! We're not going for cool guys. Cool guy save. Cool guy skip. I should not have shot that barrel if I was that close. What can you do? Watching a show about an FBI agent. Bingo. Bingo. Nice. Wow, that's pretty good. Usually I take a little longer there. Doesn't solve cases because they're too shy. They just know the answer to everything, but are like, I'm sensitive. That's right. Don't go in this way. Keep going straight. Did I go? Oh, did I go the wrong way? Did I go back? No. I had to take a break from reading chat. There we go. This is the other combat section that I struggle a lot with. Mostly in the form of knowing where to go and when to go there. Can we get this one cycle? And let's not try and jinx it. Let me jeopardize the run. But if he did that, then we'd have to do another one, which would be fun. I mean, we're just gonna do another one regardless, I think. Let's try and beat the axe. Let's try and beat the axe. I wonder if he could get a 0 cycle there. Or maybe that is what a 1 cycle would, should be called. Here's a fun part. Okay, Okanoki. So, go straight, buy a sword for next to shadows. Maybe save. I guess we'll save. And then... Oh, we have a sword. Well, I'm foolish, aren't I? That was unnecessary. In that case, onward we go. I think we had to deal with 2 crawling shadows. So these are gonna be fun. Rav! Oh my lord! Could I get a bajillion shoutouts for Raviolin? How was your stream tonight? And welcome in, everybody. My name's Jack or Squiddsey. Tonight we're speedrunning my favorite game of all time, Deadly Premonition 2. Usually I play games like Animal Crossing or Animal Crossing, but today we're spicing things up. But how was RDR2? What did y'all get up to? And to those who don't follow Rav, please do give him a follow. A very wonderful sense of humor. A very friendly and sweet person. One of the nicest persons I've ever met on this here website. Bless. But right now, we're actually nearing kind of the later parts of the run. Ideally, if we get world record, we are about 30 minutes away from finishing. If we don't get world record, we're probably like 40 minutes away from finishing. That's what I think, at least. I might not be able to look at chat super often, unfortunately. So if I miss any messages, feel free to post it again. They go so fast. They're scary. All right, I should not have the shotgun out. Be using the machine gun, even if it's almost out of ammo. Miss Monk, also nice raid, Rav. Yeah, Rav's awesome. The way it helps protagonists, they know stuff that other people wouldn't. About how other people talk to them, etc. Oh, that'd be cool. Well, Phoebe, I'd be down to watch that kind of show. Show about an FBI agent who knows the solution but refuses to give it because of social anxiety, I guess. Or just shyness. I've never seen the show Monk. Is it worth watching? I know someone, I think Hare said that earlier. Alright, I think that's the last segment we have to deal and contend with this raincoat killer. Until the next time we have to deal with them, because there's one more part. But we're almost done here. We're almost done. It's almost boss time, actually, which I'm excited about. I'm definitely gonna have to focus for the boss, though. If I do it well, it can go pretty quick. If I don't do it well, it can go pretty slow. So let's try and do it quickly this time. Nice. We're gonna save. Well, I'm gonna heal, rather. We're on a bad cycle now. If you know how to play this game well, like I should, ooh, we might get hit by the explosive barrel. I knew it, I knew it. Even though there is a gate that closed right behind us, that barrel is still close enough so the explosion will hit us. That was a really close QTE. I don't know how it's aged, but I used to watch it with my mom and liked it. Aw. Seems nice. Seems nice. So begins the climb. This is what Miley Cyrus was warning us about. Live. Monk is a little procedural. Check it out, Biz. Pro tag. Let's use to notice any little thing out of place. Interesting. Huh. Well, sounds interesting. I haven't seen any episodes of it. I used to see ads for it, though, back when I guess it was still running, huh? And it's fully concluded, right? All right. Here we go. Actually, no, we don't need to do that. I'm gonna do that. Cool. So we're gonna buy ammo for everything we have. 10mm, shotgun, and magnum. And we're gonna use all of this. Well, we're mainly gonna use the magnum for the next fight coming up. But it's good to get this stuff early on, mostly so I don't forget it. Because we'll definitely need it for the duration of this run. Almost a playthrough, which wouldn't be incorrect. Speedrunning is a form of playing through a game. Although, most people might get confused by the terminology used there. Anyway, buy all that good stuff. Turn my sweet self around. Real quick safety save. And let's hope that we get some good luck here. So I won't be able to look at chat until this fight's over. But we're fighting George.
Going to crush you.
Turns out he's the big bad. Come on, hit me, guy. Or you just want to swing your axe at me? Oh. Alright, well, this fight's already off to a bad start. Come on. I guess we could do it from here, huh? As y'all might be able to okay, no, I'm shutting up. Nope. Someone else commentate this part. I'm busy. Oh!
Going to crush you. Yawn. You think you're so clever.
What? Oh, okay, okay. Phew! I was gonna get angry. Because he had 0 health left, but he wasn't transitioning to the next phase. Come on! His weak point is the back on his, the marking on his back. Oh no! He's not giving us a good pattern. Come on, guy. Okay. I guess,
It's not possible for me to die anymore.
Yeah. Wow. Phenomenal hurt boxes there, friends. Immaculate, rather. George, I'm so surprised. George likes to commentate.
I am special. I am.
Oh, no. What'd I say about...
You puny punk.
Okay. God. That's an annoying fight. I don't like that fight at all. But what should have happened is... we start the fight. I stand still. He charges me. And he swings his axe. And by doing so, he reveals his weak point on the back. Oh, we're still ahead. Okay. I need to freak out then. And I get off a really quick magnum shot. And then he doubles over. And I get 2 free magnum shots, pushing us into the second phase. Rinse and repeat for phase 2. As y'all could very clearly see, the hurt boxes on that weak point is awful, horrendous, just atrocious. Some of the worst in this game. Regrettable, too, considering how long that fight can go. But then we get this point, where we get to play as Baby York. And things are good once more. Let's skip the cutscene at the first phase. They actually call a break, and George goes to a hairdresser to get a new do. Yeah, that was in the director's cut, which regrettably we're not playing tonight. But yeah, I also like the theme on Super Saiyan. Waddle Baby York. I love Baby York. I like his PJs quite a bit. They're pretty cute. And to time these people, or can you just walk past them? You do have to talk to them. I've tried to walk past them, and the game is like... Hmm? And the camera will pan back to show all the characters in the hallway. This segment is a little annoying because when you talk to them, depending on if they're on the left or the right, that will dictate whether you should be going right immediately after talking to them or going left. It's such an tiny detail. If you make a mistake, you lose less than a second. But still, something to keep in mind, I suppose. Alrighty, so we have what looks to be 25 minutes to do a few things. So what we had to do now is... Well, here, let me give some context. We're definitely saving. So we took down George, and it seemed initially like everything was good once more. Turns out, though, George was not the biggest of the bads. And instead, he was but a pawn in the scheme of Forrest Case, and who would have expected? The sweet,
Zach, I'm getting a
bizarrely,
about all this. I truly believe George was
bizarrely sociable.
After, but killing him, of course, does not solve all the murders
Gardener.
related to the Red Seeds.
Behind everything.
I do not know if what Harry said is true at all, but the answer to the mystery of those Red Seeds is here in this town.
So we're gonna go over and investigate George's house. We'll swing by, say hi to his mom. We haven't seen her yet. Hope she's doing well. Hope she likes the flower we gave her about 3 hours back.
Things have not gone
FK in the coffee. Yeah. Exactly.
What we can do is go to the location.
It's one of those things that I feel is super obvious once you know what the FK stands for. Like, oh, duh. Yeah, alright. Someone in this game wants me to pay attention to the story, and I'm just here for the speed. People do first playthrough speedruns. I don't know. I don't know. Probably, yeah. I would assume so. Just assumed it was obscenity. Freaking killer. Freaking killer. Freaking cool guy. Although cool guy is usually not just one word. I don't know why I went this way. This is not the way I should have gone. But that's fine. Oh wait, there's also another sequence I'm forgetting about. We should be fine though. I just can't get too unfocused. So we'll have, I mean, first full playthrough at least. That is correct. Wait, Mihan, I didn't know you... Maybe I did know, maybe I just forgot. I guess I forgot that your first full playthrough of Allie and AJ's Bizarre Adventures. Oh, that's JoJo. Allie and AJ's Adventures or whatever. I didn't know that was a speedrun. Or a first playthrough, rather. Combination. No, I didn't make a mistake. Alright. There's another section coming up on the road. Cool Guy Incorporated is CGI, right? Yeah. Probably. I don't know what else it would stand for. Maybe Cool Guy Inc. Oh, that's what Incorporated is long for. AJ's Adventures or whatever. It's a great game name. It's probably like the sequel name, right? Or whatever. Maybe I did make a mistake. Well, we did make a mistake because I usually don't drive this way to get to George's house. And we might be losing a little bit of time, but... probably is not going to be too much. Oh, during this segment, there will be hellhounds that spawn quite frequently. I think they can hit us. I think they can hurt us if we step out of the car. Although in the car, it is really difficult for them to hurt you, which is nice. You can actually drive straight through them, and they don't even budge. Well, they do budge, but only after you pass all the way through them. And they kind of get aggressive. As most dogs would. I assume if you pass through them with a car. And they're like super huge, like 10 feet tall. Either way, though. We're closing in on Georgie's house. We're going to get to the bottom of this here mystery. But not before we have a fun little time in the past. Which we'll be able to see very soon. Very, very soon. And let's see. So we got 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes, give or take a few. I'd like to finish this run in 20 minutes. Of course, I'd like to finish this run 20 minutes ago too, but hey. I don't know if that's actually possible. Dogsy. Yeah. More or less, they're pretty cute. I think they're pretty cute. On the upswing, we do get extra money. Look at that. For all this time we spent driving. So this is not all for nothing. No! Yes! Go in! No! Doggy! Alright, we're fine. Brown bullhead catfish. I like to get money for time spent driving. And I do it. Whoa, what? Whoa, what? 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 I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Usually I can just run through this door. In fact, I showed that off, I think last time we played this game on stream. Which is why I'm like, what? 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 I've never... That's number 6. That's the first, that's the 6th thing that I haven't seen in a speedrun yet. I want to dance to this music. The anxiety-inducing music? That's some content right there. But yeah, that's why I was so confused. I was so caught off guard by actually having to push down that door. It's a minor time loss, I suppose, but that is usually what should go on. So I want to say next up, we're going to be playing as the Raincoat Killer. Know your enemy and all that good stuff. Oh, something I didn't touch on yet. Many times in the game, there will be a prompt for either Zach view or profiling to start. And it is possible just to let it run out. And if you do so, I mean, that's fine. But it actually does save a little bit of time, I believe, if you start that sequence and then immediately skip it. Once again, this is one of those I'm saving maybe 5 or 6 seconds over the span of a 4-hour long run, but every little bit helps. Hopefully. Now this is a dance hall anthem. If you want a song to dance to, here it is. Get your dancing shoes on. Oh, this beautiful part. Yeah. Songs to dab to. 5 or 6 seconds? Oh, am I now speaking your language, Brody? Also, hey, Brody. Like to pop this on when I'm DJing? Oh, I know. I know. It's real hit the club. Oh, I bet. Who doesn't want to bust a move to this? Fresh, funky beat. Well, welcome in, Broders. We are closing in on the end of the first run of the day. Even if we get world record on first run, I'm still going to do another one, I think. Because we can save at least 3 minutes in the early game. And that's not me finding new tech or anything like that. It's just me not playing as badly. How are y'all doing? I'm actually pretty chipper, all things considered. Pretty spry. For the first hour and a half or 2 hours of the stream, I was feeling a little not bad and not sleepy, but I just wasn't fully awoke, you know? But now I'm in my element. This guy not run? Oh, he can walk. I just don't want him to. I won't let him. Regrettably, it does lose time. Maybe after doing a speedrun, we should do a long run of this game. See how long it could take for us to finish it. No. Okay. I'll think about it, though. I'll think about it. Doesn't look like he's running. Oh! Oh, you're talking about the animation. Yeah, I guess not. I don't know. Sometimes he picks up the pace. But more or less, he just is rapidly hobbling forward. Or hobbling, rather? Is hobble a word? Hobble's ring. Well, that's Dark Souls. So it is a word. Anyway. Hot Stefan. Yeah, he's doing that. That's Raincoat Killer. Extremely in character, might I add. So I guess I haven't really touched on what's going on here. I don't know if I will either. We're almost done with this section. But this is like a glance at what happened in the past. And I guess it's a more interesting way to transport York from the basement of George's house to the community center where we contend with Kaysen. But hey, y'all want to go for something silly and unnecessary that might save minuscule amounts of seconds? Because we're doing that. We're going for barrel skip. Or maybe we should call it fire skip.
Zach, they're currently being controlled by
Shut up.
force.
What do you think?
Let's try not to hurt them if we can.
There we go. Look at that. Yeah. Mom, get the camera. So usually you're supposed to walk all the way around it. Instead, if you shoot the barrel and line everything up. Oh, wait. I gotta shut up. One second. Okay. We're gonna save. And then we're gonna go in there and have a good time. Y'all ready for some fun? Shut up. Let me go in. I wasn't talking to y'all. I sounded the disembodied voice in my head. Optimal. Nice job. Hey, thank you. Professional even. Oh, hey. Y'all too sweet. It was sweet. So I needed to focus there because I needed to buy some ammo. This is a rather sad moment. So we had to kill Emily.
Zach, you have
This
to
might
decide for
seem
yourself what you must do.
kind of out of the blue, considering we're skipping all the cutscenes that provide context. But the situation is that earlier in the game, Emily got hurt and we had Kaysen take her to the hospital. Unbeknownst to us, instead of doing that, he decided to infect her with the red seeds, and then we had to kill her, or else she'll die in a more painful way. But here's the final boss. This is Casey Poo. Not the most difficult final boss, but he does have a few sections. Nice. We're doing really well so far. During this fight, for all the, I guess for both phases where you can actually attack him, there's many occasions where he has invincibility frames, and it's not entirely obvious when you can actually deal damage to him. That was really good. We on track for world record. We are now that Myth Randall's here. Cute. Takes one to know one. Hi, JM. How's it going? We're on world record pace to get world record in this video game. How's your fata been? Nice job, streamer. Aw, thank you. Freaking Kaysen. I don't know. Can't trust nobody. But yeah, spider time. This is Kaysen's second phase. All he does is just kind of vibe and have a good time. But he'll go spider mode. Crawl after us. This is a really long section. The first few times I played this game, I didn't realize how long this went on for, but there's like 2 minutes of just this. It's not the most engrossing quick time event segment, but I guess it could have been worse. It's my favorite speedrunner. Aw, shucks. Too sweet. With Randall, I feel like you would make a good speedrunner. If you wanted to, of course. This is frightening. This is a horror game. I know oftentimes I'll say it, I consider it more of a thriller type game with horror elements, but it is billed as a horror game. And I feel like this is one of the few sections that still is pretty scary to me, or at least spooky. But like, when you play a game a lot of times and you know exactly what's coming next, it's hard to get scared by it, right? I think that's why the game isn't that scary to me. Descend the stairs down to the top of the building. It makes sense if you don't think about it. But yeah, the final fight will take place at the top of the clock tower, which is very dramatic, I think. Comedy horror? This is a rom-com? You know, I guess that's kind of true. There is romance, there's comedy. Comic mischief too. This game has it all. I guess really anyone could be a speedrunner. Although I do know Mandrill is like a legit god gamer. And I assume that does make it a little easier to get into it, right? But then again, there's a lot of speedrun games out there that have like a different skill set than most games offer. Maybe I could if I decided I wanted to speedrun. Has it just like not been a thing you're interested in? Is your favorite part of the game? Why? It's really funny. This is like my least favorite part of the game. But that's because I'm the one who has to do this. Tilting. Oh, because it's bad. Well, perfect. Should have known. I should have known. Oh, here's big boy. Here's big boy Kaysen. Before we were dealing with small Spider-Man. Now he's real size. Now he's as large as he should be. I kind of wish he wasn't the main antagonist in this game, because I like Forrest Kaysen a lot as a character. Nice! Not nice. Alright, hey, easy. What's wrong with you, dude? I'll explain something in a second. Alright, so this is an excellent example of the Kaysen fight having extremely unobvious invincibility frames. when he's flailing like this, you can't deal damage to him. The only way to deal damage, by the way, is shooting his cute little doll of himself. I don't know if it's like pretentious or like self-obsessed to have a doll of yourself. I think it's kind of cute though. I don't know if I'd carry one of my own though. But when he does that attack, he's actually he's actually vulnerable for up to, I guess, 3 magnum shots, which is why I was excited very early in this fight. But time doesn't end after the fight ends. We still got a little bit of work to do. We're almost done. We're almost done. Horicom? Horicom. I feel like that could be misconstrued as something different than horror and comedy combined. Just haven't tried? I don't know. I could speedrun one day. Is there a game you think you might like to speedrun? I chose Deadly Premonition because it's my favorite game. I would never recommend other people speedrun it though. It's not an awful speed game, I don't think. It's just... Are you not dead? Oh, that was weird. Anyway. I'm actually thinking about Dark Souls speedrunning. Ooh, Banjo-Kazooie would be fun. Banjo-Kazooie is pretty fun. Dark Souls is also pretty fun. I've been watching a lot of speedruns of Dark Souls recently, or SMV3. Yeah. Or Celeste. Celeste is one of my favorite speed games to watch. This is... Well, this is the end, of course. All right, cool. So after he's done that, we depleted his health bar. So he should be dead, right? But it turns out immortality is stored in the doll, which is stored in the pocket. And that's Kason. When I first played this game, I had no clue what to do after climbing up his shoulder. And it took me like 20 minutes to figure it out. So I think I'm gonna get to play the Splatfest. No, I was thinking about that earlier, Mihan. I'm sorry. That sucks, friend. That sucks. Who is gonna play the Splatfest? I keep forgetting that's happening today. All we gotta do now is go to the... whoops. All we gotta do now is go to, what is it? The hotel, that's it. And then we're done.
Harry.
I gotta figure out what the world record for this game is again. Boss fight was tough for me too. It was confusing. This game is confusing. Less than that, actually. I know you're really good at Celeste with Randall. I feel like I'm just buttering you up, but no. I would never give someone a compliment if it wasn't deserved. Wasn't world record 355? I think so. So unless the game crashes, we should be in good shape. I guess we'll go for 345 next, huh? All right, 1 second. I gotta split this. Come on, game, crash! Hey, whose side are you on here, huh? Whose side are you on? Mom, get the camera! And that's Deadly Premonition, baby. From start to finish. 3 hours, 47 minutes, 53 seconds, 89 milliseconds. Get me the hell out of here. But thanks all for watching. We're not done, by the way. I'm just gonna end the recording. Boop. Bye!